Stabs going with Firestorm, HoneyBee.
And immediately, you talk about respect. You know, you told me to calm down and let the intros rock, but you guys are already skipping them.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
no big deal.
You're right.
Lightning
You know
Kicks on deck right now. Goes for the throw mix up, and HoneyBee looking to work Stabs towards the corner. We know what Flash does when he gets close. Mix-ups galore, and health bar dissipation.
We're back to the full combo there. Here comes the setup. Trap there.
All right, and Matches down two in between. Gonna expend the meter to get the extension on the combo. Here's a knockdown and dirty cross up.
Reset, but he couldn't convert there, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you start dirty, like it never works out. A little too greedy there and lazy on the end of that punish. What is happening?
I don't even know. I can't even explain to you right now. But HoneyBee looks like he's going to be able to convert here or not.
And
I think he might have been expecting an air escape.
Well, it's early. Again, first health bar, first match. A lot on the line here for all of Canada. And Stabs going to go for that double burst and another drop. Both of these guys trying to figure it out. Really ugly right now. Let's just call it what it is.
So it's a little sloppy. Both these players just fighting it out right now. And HoneyBee will walk away with that first health bar. He's obviously going to look to hopefully get a little bit of extra damage on the second health bar there before Stabs can get anything going. Completely interrupts that Starfish.
And Flash, if he can run that fast and get the hot dog, couldn't he eat it just as fast instead of like slamming it and wasting perfectly good condiments?
I think so.
You know, I mean, as an NRS commentator, I'm not cool with splashing ketchup and mustard all over the ground. I respect him, and Flash should too. Anyway,
there's a lightning clutch. HoneyBee's going to try and get out of the corner right now. Stabs going with the meter room forward three, not going to connect. Oh, but nice control there. Yeah. Stabs, HoneyBee crosses up, just chipping away.
A lot of mileage out of that burst
I'll
from
go
Stabs.
nuclear.
No,
Catch me if you
not
can.
as much in the continuation department, but again, it's early. Still game one. It is a best of 5 as it's been, you know, throughout the course of Injustice 2's lifetime. But we're going to see which jump buttons work as we get around the bounce house into death for Stabs. Chip damage territory.
And there it is. The down one will finish it. HoneyBee takes game.
As we have now, you know, Two-Face watches on from the back. Mad that he isn't in the playable roster, but he has to hold that.
Oh, that back two just connected 3 times in a row for Stabs. HoneyBee answers back though.
All right, planted the fire on the ground. A little bit of the Molten Madness coming in from Stabs, but nothing doing. He's going to air tech in the slowest recovery possible in Injustice 2
Would have been very
while the Speed
risky.
Force is active.
Could have been very risky, but Stabs got lucky there.
All right, there's the deep the Matrix, so it's going to take less damage. But again, HoneyBee super offensive with the dash in into the air-to-air jump attacks. Waking up, Stabs wants nothing to do with Flash's corner pressure.
HoneyBee trying to get in right now, looking for the down one too. It's not going to connect, so he's backing up a little bit, trying to avoid that molten trap. He doesn't want to get caught in it, especially since Stabs has level 3 trait ready.
Yeah, great reversal on the block there. Oh, the big
the
back
read.
read. Stomp to the face. Gonna spin the 2 bars back into the corner. Great anti-air attempt. Gonna spin a second bar, activate the level 3, and wait, no continuation on the combo.
Oh no, this could be really bad. An almost complete waste of the trait there for Stabs. HoneyBee's taking great advantage, but a good wake up. Stabs takes that first health bar now.
Yeah, a lot of impatience from Stabs. He's just gonna wake up and throw out that fusion charge, but right back at you. Here's the side switch into the corner. No, whips it. And gets the forward 3 into the corner. Let's take Flash for some potty training. No, it's going to clash and get the escape. No toiletry issues at his disposal as he wins that clash and regains 25% of the health.
That interaction, HoneyBee's just trying to get that first health bar down. Can you even believe what's going on here?
Oh, I do. There's a lot of meshing and a lot of awareness from both of these gentlemen picking up on errant attempts to force offense. You know, not quite the most traditional, you know, wake-up options and Oki setups, but here's a full B&B combo coming in from Stabs, and now with the lead, trying to test the ground.
Scary position here too. He doesn't have Clash available to him at all, and pretty much any setup for Stabs could be finished for HoneyBee, but he's fighting back right now, trying to make that comeback. The overhead connects. He's got the corner. Stabs is gonna crash.
I get caught up.
Not.
You know, it's DJ KP, fresh out of whoever the Flash is from. Oh, and the wake up. Hold on, wait a minute.
Very close, neck and neck. The one trap is probably gonna go.
And HoneyBee does have the 2 bars to escape, but chase him down with the back 2 and the double overhead. Free as our onlookers join us at the WB Games booth to watch the Flash get tied up. It is Firestorm who is back in the lead, but no, an errant backdash on wake up instead of simply blocking. Gets caught up, and look at the damage piling up, over 500.
Goodness, that is 612 damage.
Seems kind of fair.
Ridiculous. All
All right, the big back three, looking for that swinging, hits the forward three, overhead flip into the corner. Is gonna restand him with the moment trap, and great punish from HoneyBee, recognizing that Stabs simply didn't have the meter to either go for the mix-up and wasn't gonna wait either as Flash goes and wastes another hot dog. Like, I'm not okay with this. Just not.
You have a real big problem here with how wasteful Flash is in between these matches.
All right, he's not gonna waste time in the corner. Looking to set up, same side, a bit of the dirty stuff. Hey, I didn't, you know, Toronto's a very clean city. But with the way HoneyBee's playing, I'm not entirely sure if you Canadians haven't pulled the wool over my face.
Well, here comes a clash from Stabs. He's gonna get 25% health back right now, and he is definitely backed up in a bit of a corner here. He wants to try and chip away at that life bar.
And HoneyBee getting a bit brash there with a dash up, trying to escape all input error from Stabs, and he's gonna pay for it with this health bar into the corner. We've seen the Lightning Kicks extension, looking for the setup.
Oh, delayed? I think he might have stayed on the ground there a little longer.
All right.
Burning the interaction, but HoneyBee will still take it.
Yeah, Flash is...
All right, we went straight to the player select screen so that we can get another stage switch. It's obviously, you know, as well to just give the players a break. You kind of want to try and slow down the momentum, but it looks like it is not stopping HoneyBee whatsoever. Meter burning that interaction.
That's all right. We have bombs to the escape. Now both of these guys seemingly in the slugfest, swinging back and forth, but HoneyBee looking to put a knockout here in game number 4 on Stabs and set him up into the loser's bracket. Not quite enough on the chip, and no meter burn from Stabs. Had a big opportunity there to maybe go into trait, turn that flame blue, and, you know, turn on the outplay button, but instead, and it's going to be HoneyBee continuing the onslaught. Not even going to clash here. This is getting ugly.
HoneyBee is taking complete control of this match right now. Stabs trying to get out of the corner with that interaction, but they both hit each other in the air at the same time, which just forces Stabs right back in there. And HoneyBee is just all over Stabs right now. Stabs doesn't even have an opportunity to clash. And the meter burn forward.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, young Robin. Mr. Edgelord himself. This is the little Robin, Lord V Noodles. Well, to be fair, Hayatei's kind of little too, but, you know, muscle tone. Anyway, SLP, known for his zoning prowess against Robin, is keep him out. Fire arrows on deck, the highest damaging arrow in his arsenal. And those 1% normal arrows, the most annoying.
Oh, yeah. Especially because it just keeps you in check. It's not like it does a ton of damage, it just keeps you back. But
tons
Noodles
of damage
found his way in.
Yeah, look at that, 500 damage with that 2-1-2 starter, and SLP caught with his hand in the cookie jar, trying to wake up for free, but it is Lord V Noodles dicing his way. It's a pretty big sword.
Unfortunately, too, trying to use that air escape, but you do have a moment of vulnerability when you use the air escape. Noodles took complete advantage of that.
All right, right back at him. The Hurricane Bow wake up works this time around. There's the Ice Arrow in the DP challenge. Noodles getting frisky early on, down 2, and a lot of these up-close situations are resulting in both of these men trading buttons as he loads up the fire arrow and goes back to the ice.
To the ice. I like that.
That was cute. That was cute.
Good mind games there. You know, you kind of like set yourself in a position when you see what kind of arrows are loaded.
That one.
So SLP maybe trying to like play some mind games.
And trying to live vicariously through Robin, telling SLP that his mediocrity is in fact killing him. There's the Birderang. You know, for someone who hates his dad, he sure uses a lot of his tech.
I mean, it's good tech. So like, you gotta use it.
So if you and someone don't get along, you can just use all that stuff.
I mean, can't beat him, join him.
He joined Superman into killing everyone who's against everything that he said.
Listen, okay, I'm not the guy who wrote the story. Right now,
all right,
SLP trying to zone out Noodles. He's got that bow spin, goes for the back 3 twice to avoid the clash, and now he's got the fire arrows. Trying to do some zoning here.
Yeah, great comeback. Slowly from surely from Sounds Like Pause, that Savage Blast, those explosive arrows, keeping the space in between himself and Robin clear as day as both of these men get down to a very clutch situation now. Although SLP has the life lead, one touch from Robin could result in death now as 500 damages. We've seen it on display in this match.
We've seen it. Oh, but this could be it as well. Oh, he misses the back 3, but he has the corner. He's got 2 fire arrows ready. Meter burn roll there now.
And massive opportunity. Lord V Noodles does not use the air escape early on. Instead, keeps his meter looking. 1-0 SLP. How does Noodles respond? With a DP, into a punish. This time, SLP dropping the combo, so he doesn't, you know, nothing
Everyone's
too bad
dropping
came
it.
out of it.
It's still a little early. Everyone's dropping combos right now, but it's all good.
Are we going to excuse that? There's $10,000 on the line here and a chance to represent Canada in the Injustice Pro Series Season 2 Finals for 100,000 USD.
USD.
Yeah, that means a lot to Canadians.
And you got to respect here too what SoundsLikePause is doing. He's utilizing those just 1% arrows to interrupt the Verderang, so he doesn't get hit by it at all. So very nicely done.
Wow, and there's a big slash right in through the abdomen of SLP. Set up on the Verderang. Push blocks to clear the space in between them. Loads the arrows once again, making it extremely frustrating for Lord V Noodles to try to work his way in. But there's the cross under, gets the connection on the combo towards the corner we go. This should be enough to kill.
Oh, just barely. That bow spin with good chip damage. I'm sure SLP is just fine getting at least that little bit of damage before his health was taken out. But now he's in an unfortunate position.
Not sure what the deal was right there, walking into the front of that sword, waking up continuously as SLP. And Lord V Noodles not capitalizing on all of the punishes necessary, but again, a life lead is a life lead no matter how you get it. Here is the unclashable damage, forward 3, and yeah, chip damage territory.
Bad position there for SLP, unfortunate, and he loses game 2.
Right now, but how you apply them and how you act in pressure situations, you know, can you keep the same composure? And again, we talked about stage selection in Injustice 2 as well, you know, with the random select and tournament modes, you never know what you're gonna get, but if anything is better than what you were just playing at, yeah, take the breather and hit that player select.
It's also interesting too because he's got certain stages with the background bounce, and that plays a huge factor into how people,
all right,
combos and everything.
Hanging around a massive background bounce stage now. It's Fortress of Solitude with the Kryptonians holding up the world in the back. Air-to-air juggle coming from Lord V Noodles. 2-1-2. That sword is just swinging everywhere. Big time pressure, and yeah, Pause has had enough. There's the push block to get just a little bit of space to try to start his zoning once again.
Good air-to-air there with the flame arrow, loads them back up, catches that slide, and now it's just the zoning game. He's got the full screen, just blocking that Verderang, trying to make a read. Unfortunately, can't. Nicely done from him.
Yeah,
trying to make his way in.
Trying to avoid this obstacle course here. Meter burn rolls to get to the other side. There's a swoop, and just like that, a big sweep of the sword. Noodles back in front. 237 hit points to kind of play with, try to boost his life lead here. Hi, Harley. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We got a lot of fans here at Fan Expo walking by the booth. So.
I'm a Harley man, you know, what do you want me to do? Fire arrows to the kneecaps, sending Noodles back, and the big sword erasing that vertical space away from SLP, trying to jump out. Now, granted, when Green Arrow has an arrow loaded, he cannot block in that situation, and his movement is a bit stage switch.
Again, just like you said, the psychology of fighting.
This is such a beautiful game, bro. This game is beautiful. Like, it's...
Catches that ice arrow, now he's going to time the back three. It will connect.
All right, not gonna go for the background bounce, instead go for the slide, and there is the denial of jumping. Noodles using the jump a lot as forward movement to avoid the Savage Blast there and the arrows, but SLP finally beating him air to air with that fire arrow. There's a preemptive air one, and here's the blast for you.
Trying to make those reads with those flame arrows right now. Catches him in the air with just that 1% arrow, which again, like I said, just keeping Noodles in check.
All right, and he's figured it out, turning it around so far here, about 75% down on his first health bar. There's a DP and a punish from SLP. Does not get the continuation on the combo, but instead does not allow it to bother him. There's the slide into the meter burn, that overhead arrow blast, enough, and massive life lead. We haven't seen something this big in the set thus far.
Yeah, that's right. He's taking complete control right now. He's got the zoning game, just making those reads there.
Wow, and let's go a little too early. Noodles commits even on blocks, but 400 damage later and a setup, and just like that, he's getting back to his offensive ways.
Keeping that zoning pressure right now, making sure that Noodles stays full screen, catching him with the low. Oh, great meter burn roll there from Noodles. He gets caught by that slide.
Yeah, great escape now. I'm loving the adjustment from SoundsLikePause. His zoning went from, I'm just going to build a screen up and hope you can get around it, to very reactionary once his arrows have been loaded. He's been letting them fly on Noodles' forward movement and beating him air to air with those fire arrows. And although, you know, this is cute, you know, getting a hit or two, but only a real master could make this comeback.
We're on the
and
Magic
I don't think we'll see
Pixel
it
night
today.
now. Right now we're on the Magic Pixel, but there's a down two. He's going to convert. He's got the trade out.
Wait a
Trying
minute.
to avoid just getting touched at all because literally anything will finish it, and the wake up does it. Sounds like Pause will take that game.
the W for SLP. Support from the Canada crowd going on, and it's now.
Game number 5 now. There's that interaction. He's got the corner. This is where Noodles can really take control. Catches the overhead.
Yeah, very unfortunate situation. Got caught loading the arrow, but instead eats the sword to the head. Back into the corner we go. Here's the ice arrow, and well, how will SLP approach the corner? Now we haven't seen that. Will he give, you know, Noodles the space to back away, as we've seen now with the entire stage at his back disposal and the overhead on the second hit of that string. Noodles hadn't seen that look just yet. And SLP loving the mid-range adjustment.
I think SLP used that corner as his excuse, you know, to have the entire screen to back up and continue zoning. So that's exactly what he's doing. He is backing himself towards the corner, which may put him in a bad position, but he's gotten all that pressure with zoning since that entire block back. But like I said, it's not looking good for him here. Noodles, full combo, 442 damage.
Pain
gets
isn't
the first
over
health
yet.
bar.
The pain is not over. The assassin strike reversing position, putting Noodles, Paws into the corner. Activates, looking to chip out that first health bar. Any bit of damage here would work, but instead he gets the full plate. And no! Air escape at the wrong time, puts himself in the corner, expends 2 bars of meter, and eats the extra damage anyway. Very unfortunate situation for Paws. And man, his back is definitely against the wall. He's gonna need a comeback.
That is going to land now. This
I'm
is
stomping you.
really, really unfortunate. Pause just can't get rid of that first health bar. Finally, he's able to do it. He still has Clash available, 3 bars of meter, 2 flame arrows at the ready. He will use those. He can still come back.
Very optimistic outlook right there, Kabusa, but we've seen it happen before.
Craziest things have happened.
Absolutely, no strangers to the comeback. 1 fire arrow at a time. There's the Bird of Rain to get on some frame advantage, but escapes. And now SLP back towards the wall once again. He's gonna spin the meter on the push block, 2 bars. Great blocks, and like you said, Kabusa, he can't. He's whittling away at it, piece by piece, arrow by arrow.
Very closely changing this life lead.
Oh my God.
It's almost evened up right now, trying to catch that ice arrow.
And
that
Noodles
really
cannot
shifted
afford
things
to
around.
eat another ice arrow, but
The pause lands it.
Stop it.
Cross up.
and he
Wake
wastes the
up.
time. No, all of the meter in the world doesn't commit to anything.
Oh,
And
and
the block
assassin
stun
strike.
from the Bird of Rain. What happened last season, so these guys are going to get into it right away. There's a 2-1-2 after the trade from Hayatei now. Gunny, the original, we're talking day -5, Firestorm, loyalist through and through. Great blocks here defensively so far. Actually spending a lot of bar and patience coming in from Gunny.
Oh, the meter there from Hayatei, and now he's going to set up the trade on the other side. Ooh, he kind of put himself in the corner a little bit. This is where GunShow can try and take advantage of this match. Oh, the meter room back there gets interrupted. 2 hits there will take out the armor on a meter room back 3.
Yeah,
fight
great
like a
reaction,
white
but just a little too late on GunShow's behalf. Gonna break through that again. We've seen how quickly Robin starts slicing and dicing when he's pressing those buttons. But Firestorm, known for having one of the better, if not the best, comeback factors in the entire game with that level 3 trade. We've seen it time and time again. You know, hashtag outplayed once you get hit.
The level 3 trade is on deck right now, so once he catches that molten trap, that could be the entire life bar gone in just one little setup from GunShow. It's just all about landing that molten trap.
And Robin walking the familiar streets of Gotham as GunShow lays down the molten trap. This time, better reaction on the entire attempt. Gonna spend 2 bars. There is the trade level 3, and Hayatei caught. Not watching his legs. What side? Whether he gets right or not, Gunny a little too quick to the button presses. But again, this is all adding up, piece by piece, chip damage. And yeah, there's the molten charge.
Great little comeback there from GunShow. We're just about even life right now. So it's anybody's game here, really.
All right, puts up the Matrix to take less on the defensive front. Makes it his turn. There's the burn to the chest. You see how quick he got torched just.
Oh, and there's that molten trap now. Here we go. He's going to try. No, he's not going to go on Clash, and that is
Last
where
chance to
Hayatei
fall in
will take
line.
a chance
The
here.
professor says
Get a breather, get some health back.
And Robin threatens yet another member of the DC comic universe because apparently he thinks he's Superman's left hand, and he's just not, all right? He wants to impress him so bad by telling everyone to either comply or die, and I respect it. But kid, you may be biting off a little more than you can chew here as Firestorm tries to work his way back in. Hayatei trying to figure it out.
Just making his way in. Got a good life lead right now. Just chipping away the hell. The back to Orlando.
And at level 3, just getting there. Activation station ready at GunShow's disposal. Probably looking for the hit to connect. And great adjustment from Hayatei. He's going to change his jump arc and plant the bomb.
It was at such low health to the point where that jump 3 would have just finished it. But here we go. Game number 2 now. GunShow can use that background bounce. Get a pretty lengthy combo there. 12 hits, 450 damage.
Right back at you. Here's the jump in. You want 400 damage? I'll go right back at you. No, Hayatei looking for the setup instead. Keeps it plus. There's the straight cancel and the throw from the respect on Gunny on the way back. Too antsy there. Looking to anti-air, but again, Robin, some fantastic jump normals and great spacing.
Good pressure overall right now, chipping away at GunShow's health. GunShow's doing a great job on defense, and he's blocking very well, but all that damage just ends up adding up.
Yeah,
trying to get the trap there. The
Robin
back 3 is going to land now.
Oh, great air escape to defend. Well, wow, Gunny gets the punish on the background bounce, but doesn't commit to the full combo. Instead, Hayatei's going to get away with that one. Slap on the wrist, trying to bait something out with the meter burn back 3. And yes, the GunShow anti-air special back the way we saw it in Season 1. Remember, it was Gunny who defeated Hayatei and, sent him home. Deja vu of a past experience? Or does Alex turn this around and show him that there's a new sheriff in town for Canada?
Might be looking for revenge here. These players are all even up right now on health. GunShow taking just a slight advantage, getting some hits in. He's got that whole trap now, and a clash from Hayatei right away.
I think the radiation's getting to you.
Did Robin just call somebody a cocky jerk? Like Robin, that Robin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure my ears are working.
I was going to say something, I just didn't know if I should, but here we go now. Hayatei's got that corner going for a full combo. That is 11 hits, 400 damage, and he catches the overhead. Trait setup, tons of damage going on right now, but GunShow answers back, doesn't fully convert.
Wow, great air-to-air on the jump 3, gets a continuation, looking for the air escape, but instead Gunny just staying true to his defense and believing in himself. One touch, meter burn back 3. Hayatei does not have a clash. He is going to have to deal with this. Here's the level 3. Mix up incoming, one guess in a dream. He guesses correctly on the initial jump, but GunShow with the follow-up gets a third and a fourth and a fifth opportunity. But the pop-up
When you got level 3 trade active, so.
Beautiful stuff. And Gunny getting a cue there, opening the patch with Bolton Trap, trying to catch Hayatei, maybe walking back, but he keeps his jumping to the face. Both of these guys, offensive reads early, looking to get this one done as quickly as possible as we get to start full PNP. Gonna lay down that trade, looking for the explosive plus frames on display, and an input error from GunShow. Doesn't lose too much for it, either gets a better position reverse.
I was gonna say just a second ago, Hayatei had the recipe for success. He had the corner, but he gave it away. But now he's got it right back and a pretty healthy life lead right now.
All right, swinging that sword to victory is Robin, and the meter burn back 3. Gunny's so on point with those, but even more on point is Hayatei and his usage of the air escape. Has not been punished for one of them, and has thoroughly escaped full combo damage, at every opportunity that he's decided to go for. But once
Meter burn
again,
back 3 is the name of the game for GunShow right now, and there's the level 2 trade. Here comes the setup. What side is it? We have no idea. Good guess there from Hayatei. He blocks it, but he's got some corner pressure right now. He gets away with it.
and he challenges again after the trade, throwing out his 6-frame button before Gunny gets a chance to have active frames on his down one, and that hit on the cross-up.
Bet you wish you knew
That was broke.
science now.
That was
actually
dirty.
broke.
That was dirty.
Do they downplay Robin in Canada too?
All right, and there's a clash. 2 bars bet on GunShow's side, but 1 bar bet on Hayatei. Wow. Health
Just
is
in
gained.
time for the recovery. Yep, looking for the fusion charge once again to come through and get that chip damage now. Gunny has a lot of time before level 3 comes back from Firestorm. A good character in his own. Trades with that the battering trait that was still out. And this should be it. Air escape won't help him in this situation. And there's the optimal stuff. Hayatei. I don't know. I haven't been to Montreal just yet, so they tell me my trips haven't counted. So they're probably on the close the door side of oppression.
But all right, here we go. Game number 4 now. Hayatei just continuing that pressure. He is absolutely relentless. Blocking or not, he just keeps putting his face in there, just not giving GunShow a chance to breathe.
Right, takes his turn in a respectful way now. Here's a sweep and a wake up. Raw, no meter or anything to help that Gunny, just going for the wrist there to get Hayatei off of him. And an air-to-air conversion. Slip and slice everywhere in the world using all of the swords normals in the book is Hayatei. And yeah, it's kind of having his way offensively. GunShow doing a lot of blocking and not quite getting the openings he's searching for.
Yeah, GunShow's really got to start figuring something out. He's
Clearly
got to
you
hit
lack
that download button. He has level 3 trait ready. So all it takes is one Molten Trap. He was looking for the meter burn back 3 there. It doesn't connect. But there's the Molten Trap. Now meter burn, pop and trade as well. Here comes the guessing game. Same side.
Guess is wrong. This is going to loop into itself. One more guess and Hayatei. Oh, okay. You know, this is Gunny we're talking about.
Wow.
And hashtag outplayed.
Wow.
As, you know, he guessed wrong twice and his life bar, you know, shared the same properties as us, and we're not even playing games.
Oh, using the meter burn there on the trait, or the interactable, sorry, to get out of the corner.
There's a throw counter, tosses him away, but I mean, it's damage at the end of the day, right? Using the zoning to try to keep him out. Tapping him, you know, testing the waters with the fireball to check any dashes or forward movement, and a whiff punish on the down one. But Hayatei is going to swoop into the corner, slips back, unclashable situation, and both of these guys have a lot of meter.
GunShow is really committing to that meter burn back 3 right now, and Hayatei's starting to find the gaps to avoid it. But he's got the corner here. Nice throw.
Oh, Hayatei sitting on a super. What's it gonna be? At another throw. Great
Very
tech.
scary situation here.
A lot of trading right now. 2-1-2. Here's the bounce cancel. No more super at disposal, but it's still his turn. Wow.
He's really committed to that back
Did that?
three.
There's no way. There's just no way. His spacing cannot be. All right. So two brutish yet genius grown men gorilla grunts are arguing over who's the fool. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let's just start swinging, as I think there's a lot of offense from both of these men, a lot of damage. Vortexes coming in from Grodd, and we've seen how quickly Biohazard has erased some men's health bars. So, okay, the first step, here we go. Big time stomps, execution on deck, and baiting out the armor is Lego. Striking first, Biohazard looking a bit shaky, baby.
A little bit in a vortex there. Oh, but we use the interaction. Yes, get the stage. Gonna combo into the corner. No.
All right, now you talked about cute making the difference, right?
Yeah.
Who's the cuter of the characters on the screen?
Ooh, I like Bane because I ain't about that for life, but it's okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Grab again.
You're not about that for life. This is NRS, girl. Respect
I
our
know.
champion. Anyway, there's the choke slam coming down and the backbreaker. I don't know how the gorilla anatomy is, but one way or another, Bane is going to stomp his way through it, as what seemed like Lego getting, you know, the head start in the offensive category turned into Biohazard just having enough, and that was beautiful. Using the armor on that Stampede cancel to blast through and get the damage. Lego help back to the wall. Patient for both of these men.
Oh, nice. Get that grab. Oh, stun.
Just out of nowhere. There's the elbow to the head now, and Biohazard not just throwing out armors anymore. 2 hits. Breaks through the armor, back into the corner. Cross-up situation.
Okay.
And that was very risky for Lego, throwing out in between armor setups, but leaps away. And you can hear the Venom just
Level
going
1
to
on
level.
deck.
Once again, level 3, Biohazard. Oh, and nice. Stop it. I'm going home. Nope.
Such bravery.
Are we gonna question that? There's a lot of like lore people in the building for all types of everything. Is Bane stronger than Hercules?
Listen, he's showing a strong string right there.
All right.
Oh, good
Well,
defense from
We'll talk to
Lego.
the good folks at DC about that and see how we feel. Anyway, Bane with the anti-air, looking for the stump, doesn't quite get the
Punish that.
continuation on the combo, and calling it out. You like to see good pussies, I like that.
Yeah, I'm about that neutral.
Yeah,
I
whipping.
mean, here we go. We got the slam down. 50% of his health. Like, this is scary. Who is this Biohazard?
Yeah, it's the leap into beating himself up. Who's the smart one now? As Grodd tries to leap his way in, but invincibility on that rising uppercut wake up.
And I love the choice to break into all the Venom right there because it's just healing right up during all the, you know, going into the next round.
And a very, you know, and you don't see the raw jumping from Bane land much for the full combo. And the back three using the throw invulnerability to get through. As a power bomb to the corner continues on. More pressure, more guesswork. Another Harley. Hey, Harley.
Don't distract Bio. You want to look too. Oh, and we are putting on a clinic here. We need a huge comeback from Lego to make it happen. Using the interactive.
All right, throwing the interactable's not going to beat itself up this time. It's going to block that. Wow, and the double dash forward. Big time mistake here, Lego. Yeah, too little, too late. There's a level 3 on the meter burn. That RKO coming out of nowhere.
He's got all these wins. He's like living life. He's like, yo, check my Evo medal.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know we were flexing here at Northern Arena.
That's
There's
what
the background
Bane
bounce,
does.
and Lego's had enough of the flexing. Doesn't commit to the low, but the secret sweep, once again, knocking him down. No anti-air attempt. And instead gets opened up, not watching those gorilla calves.
He's got to be careful that he's getting pushed into the corner and not really getting anything off the activation.
All right, and the wake up, meter burn back three. That's a frustration sign right there from Lego. He's had enough of Bane armoring through all of his attacks, and the unblockable, there's a choke slam, turn him over, and the backbreaker from Bane, patented move, made famous by the Dark Knight Returns.
Okay, he gets out trying to reset the neutral, but Bio not giving him any time. Breathe grab from the air.
I can't help it, I'm such a fan. The
Don't
fighting
fly.
game player in me just denial. You try to jump across the screen and Bane is having none of it now. Lego dives his way in, knocks him down, working toward the corner, and just denied again. Body slamming a gorilla for sport. I don't know if that's frowned upon in Canada, but here at the Fan Expo, the rules will be broken as Biohazard looks to secure this W.
Such good defense and then good reaction to punish that turnaround. Ooh, people's elbow. Oh, look at him, just get in there and slam him down. All right, we got one bar down.
Okay, don't scream at me too loud, big fella. Oh, traits up, beats on the chest. And dive right under. Biohazard having none of it. One guess is all it's gonna take. Look for the cancel on the meter. No, not even. And there it is, low into overhead into losers bracket. All right.
Here we go, let's start it up. We're gonna heat things up right there.
It's the losers side here at the Northern Arena Elite Circuit Finals for Season 2. Sounds like pause. Again, we saw earlier from him a lot of zoning, but clearly looking to get some damage as well. Pretty wake up happy. There's the ice arrow to get the suspension in the air for the combo continuation and loads up those fire arrows, your favorite.
Of course, and I love that he just seamlessly switches. We got Ice Arrow on deck, but he's not gonna get anything because we got stabs making it happen, trapping him in the corner.
Oh, and look at the intimidation factor. When that ice arrow is there, you know you just have to block a trade or not. You don't want to get frozen for what is essentially a free combo after it, but we saw stabs last time punish the arrow reload with the moment trap, and again, right on deck. It even says it on the screen for you punish, aka Another Realm letting you know you probably shouldn't do that in that situation.
Trade on deck, but will he get lost off of it? Not really, but the activation's there. Okay, that was cute. Full screen, whatever.
Chip
He got the
damage.
spacing, we got neutral, yeah.
Yeah, you want to avoid being caught by the moment trap while in level 3 at any given time. It holds you long enough, and wow, right out the book of GunShow with the meter burn back 3 for the anti-air, but instead a little too early on the fusion charge, and he kind of just fireballs his way into death. Now in the corner, a quick hop over and a little impatience from Stab. Now he has to play the guessing game.
That's okay, we got Clash on deck, and sounds like Pause has plenty of meter to burn.
All right, this
I
is
just love how Arrow builds it so quickly with the meter.
great punish on the boat and trap. Jumps in, full combo damage, upwards of 300. He's gonna let go of the ender in exchange to load those electric arrows, the fastest flying arrows, and they do a lot of hit stun if Pause can get the continuation. What, he's gonna get relaunched? No, pushes them away, dashes up, and look how quick, great blocks by Stabs.
There was a little bit of a pause there in Stab's gameplay where he kind of gave Pause a little bit of time to think. I know Pause is just taking advantage. The momentum slowly shifted. Oh, look at that, get it.
Not sure what that was about, just throwing out the starfish from far away. I am in another world right now as he goes up 1-0 elimination time. This is the loser side of top 8. Stabs 2 games away from defeat. Can he run it back?
Okay, look at that approach. Just walk in. We're not afraid. You got projectiles. That's cute.
All right, jumps off the interactable, fights his way in. Savage Blast to safety. And there's the fire arrow from downtown, just predictably reading all of Stabs' movement with a big back 3 to the face.
Love it, getting in there, trying to bring him to the corner. Pretty good defense, but it's a little bit shaken right now. Oh! Okay,
all right, yeah, push block throws a bag of dust, to try to keep him out of the way. Not sure what that's gonna do to a man whose head is literally flaming as he tries to back 3 away, does not have the help to survive it, and Pause. Although the life is closer than the gameplay would suggest, he looks like he's in very much control. But
do we have a little bit of a comeback here? Oh, see, you can't get caught thinking like that. Pause taking total advantage now, taking momentum. Oh, and frozen. Big combo.
I like the idea. Going for the meter burn back 3. He hadn't quite gain the meter just yet. So it came out raw, and that has no armor on it. And Pause is taking advantage, but right back at you. There's the 1 bar he gained, and in case you didn't hear him the first time, the meter burn back 3. Fantastic anti-air tool here for Firestorm.
And I like how he's really utilizing it to get in. But again, Pause. Playing Green Arrow built so much meter, he's already got 4 bars on deck. What are we gonna do?
A little too far out, although he has the ability to extend it by holding forward just out of the range, and SLP taking a more conservative approach now. You see him staying in one spot, trying to get a hit so he can safely load those fire arrows, but instead,
The overhead. Now he's got level 3 trait on deck. He could use it at any time. Pop it, make it happen.
there it is. He popped it out in the neutral, looking to gain the hit. Does not want to deal with trade territories, but SLP patient. A wall of arrows and archery seemingly working best as he chips away at the health. Great read, and SLP not only does about 10%, it knocks you down, so you have to deal with it all over again. Input error this time, and it allows Stab to get the better of the situation. Right in the mid-range is where you want to be. Anything past that is seemingly problematic, but the Molten Trap now as he takes
Okay, a
that
little
bow to
bop
the
on the
head.
head. Hey, wake up. I'm okay with this. A little pop. Wake up. Here we go.
get his
Use the
button.
interactive. Tried to get in with the overhead. Doesn't connect with defense. Oh, meter burn back.
Yeah, he
3.
knew.
Oh.
And wow, a late air tech is gonna cost him 2 bars and eats the brunt of the combo anyway. Here's the Molten Trap. I like that Stabs is checking him now, right outside of that range, not letting him get too far away where he's loading the arrows essentially for free.
Look at this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like it worked last time, it'll work this time. Oh,
Absolutely. There's a
Stylish.
slide. He's gonna meter burn it to make it safe. And
punish.
just outside of the range, Stabs not holding forward to get the extended range on that back 3, but a wake up will follow. Here's the Molten Trap, checking once again.
you watch your toes. Didn't get too much momentum off that slide in, but it's reset the neutral.
All right, we're just gonna
Okay,
jump
swap
all over
sides.
the stage. Why not? And here's an arrow for your troubles. The skies are closed at this time of day. Celebratory firework arrows into the air, and young Ali, you know, the other billionaire playboy, hanging out in the back cave. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Oh, you thought. Oh, punish that. No, not enough of a combo there.
All right, Patience jumping his way in, getting a little antsy. Now, we've seen SLP do great from just outside of the mid-range, but for whatever reason, he's craving a combo.
Yeah,
and I'm
he's
sure
going
Stabs
in.
will take that approach every single time.
Okay, get a little jumping, a little momentum there at the end. Wasn't blocking enough. Oh, spacing is just off.
Yeah, which to SLP's credit has been phenomenal for him. Outside of the range of whatever Stab's gameplay is, here comes the intimidation factor. No punish, not even a challenge, but right back at you. Here's the unclashable damage. No, he has 4 meters, so and in fact he can inflict more should he choose to expend the meter.
Spend it, baby.
All
Yeah.
3 bars gonna leave him with a pixel health, and only the realest of bastards can come back from this. Yo,
Just zone him out. It's
that
I'm
arrow
seeing
is
the
so
same
weak.
thing.
He's got hit with it twice, but while in level 3 trade, Firestorm is recovering health slowly. However, not enough to absorb. Okay, so it smells like Gorilla. Does it continue to play like Gorilla as Lego tries to turn things around, running into Firestorm once again here? Vortex galore for both of these men. Checks them with that firebolt to the face.
Oh,
and
get out of the sky.
yeah, great denial. That's that neutral stuff we talk about. Anti-airs, baby. Don't jump.
Okay, full combo. Work him into the corner. Reset neutral. Get out.
All right, trying to check with the Molten Trap and using the meter to get armor on that Stampede. Cancels right in front, as you know Gunny would be looking to block. Going aerial now, baits out the air-to-air. Guard trying to press buttons in between, but instead
Did
of
that
checking,
cross off?
it did not. Same
Okay.
side, but it punished the down one on whiff. And Lego caught not being patient enough. Gunny got the damage there in bunches and chunks, but I mean, when you have an 80% life lead, you
Yeah.
don't need to get combo damage every time out. And great denial, knowing that Lego's been stopping just shy of his opponent on the Stampede cancel, and that was beautiful mind games from Gunny, jumping over and coming right back into the vision with that air dash. And
I agree with the clash. Like, let's reset, pause. We need to get the momentum back in his favor by being level 3 already on deck from the GunShow.
All right, hasn't even been a chance to activate, but there's the denial into the background bounce. Bruce can pay for it, no worries. It'll be okay. Here's the Vortex, a little too early there. Whiffs a forward 3, and the recovery is gonna cost him basically his life. One more touch will do it here for GunShow as he takes a swing. He's just gonna use all the equipment in the back cave, no big deal.
It's there, it's available. Let's get the tires on deck too.
That's all good. Alfred's somewhere waiting for the call to clean it all up as the Firestorm begins to beat himself senseless one more time to the Batmobile, and Lego getting on the board.
Okay, we got that. Let's make that comeback.
I respect it.
But really dangerous positioning with GunShow and 4 bars of meters, level 3 on deck. It's not looking good, but he's just patient, waiting out. Oh, that was not patient. Okay, never mind. Commentator's curse gets slapped.
How about a couple slams? Just mess up the decor in the back cave as well. Great patience there. Meter spinning all of the bar and not watching his feet. One more chip damage territory. Doesn't matter when you get the splat on top. All right, 1-0. Gonna skip the intro the second time around. Here's the air dash into the overhead splat. And you know, in NRS games, you get a bar meter for getting the first hit.
Yeah.
And that is super important. And it doesn't matter what fighting game it is. You know the value of meter and the abilities you have to use it. Now with 2 bars, Gunny has access to just about all of Injustice's tools besides the super. So, off the first hit alone, although it's very close, with these extra packets of safety at his display, having the life lead becomes that much more important as Lego has not only to fight his way up to get the health back, but gain the meter himself.
Okay, here we go, getting some momentum. Oh, side switch. Okay, caught him with that.
A little shimmy into the legs. Here's the body slams now, just gorilla, just everything, screaming. I don't know how good that breath is, but a little too early on the throw, hitting while he was still in block stun.
Caught him, just run up, not even afraid, full screen.
You felt that? I was in there. Anyway, there's the stampede, headbutt to the chest. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, Lego definitely changing the momentum.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take off.
Oh, not good. Big juggle here. Oh, didn't get the full conversion.
And I like the idea, which is why you haven't seen much of the raw lead from Grodd. With Flash and that outburst, it's omnidirectional. So it doesn't matter if he does it early, late. If Grodd doesn't get the hit or Gunny is able to react in time, he's going to get popped out of the air into an easy full combo conversion. And that being a meterless move, you know, why not throw it out? As Gunny continues throwing out his specialty, the meter burn back 3. So much mileage, such a high success rate. Really smart stuff coming from GunShow.
Lego doing good, watching his toes, not falling for those molten traps. Oh, just as I say that. Ooh, come to this. But he's activated, not getting in.
Stop it.
Through.
That was too good. Perfect distance on the down one into the burst, but wait a minute. It is not over just yet. The big duff coming in from Gorilla Grodd now. One guess in the dream after the Vortex, going for the low, and this time the punish from GunShow. Just a little tap, a little flame tap. As we take a look on the young kid.
Okay, I like the approach. Very nice and slow. They're not overreaching at all. Oh, gets in with the overhead.
And stop to the face. Here's a slam. No punish there on the background bounce. Lego swinging for the fences early on, and we've seen what Grodd can do once he gets going, but GunShow having none of it now. Great spacing, but talk too soon.
Yeah, makes it happen. Big combo here. Oh, gets the full juggle. Oh. Yeah, throw him around. Let him know who's boss. Scary for GunShow though, like 4 meters, level 3 ready.
Wow.
Like we can talk about any kind of comeback. Here it is.
Yeah, you won't come back from the sky. Jumping at Gunny again. Meter burn back 3 has been the tail of this man's gameplay. 480 damage into the Vortex. Guesses correctly. No punish on the overhead splat, but catches the toad as he tries to walk back into safety. Instead, moonwalks into his death.
I'm not into animal cruelty, okay? Like this is too much.
I mean,
someone call PETA.
I don't know the laws here. Being the
I think
lone American
same.
in the whole vicinity of the WP Games booth, but gets a
lot.
Crazy juggle there, no continuation, and there it is, the denial. He will not come in, instead Flash.
Can't put out these flames.
Are we gonna talk about that punch?
Just can't.
Is it okay? Is that not frowned upon here?
Can't touch these flames.
All right, we're gonna leave that alone as Firestorm looks to close the door on Lego's Northern Arena tournament run, and that is going to be it. Back-to-back 3-0s on the
config about the flash, and HoneyBee is going to pick Starfire here. It was bound to happen. Inevitably, we were going to see this Starfire pick.
Yeah, this matchup is like, what, 8-2?
Yeah, I mean, she's just fantastic in the game right now. She's got great zone tools. So it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle here for Noodles, but I'm sure he is ready for the task. He was probably expecting somebody to play Starfire, so.
Oh, nice, using the interaction. Okay, trying to switch sides, getting real estate, but no, gets worked in the corner. Oh yeah, get back, we got sparkles.
Straight down two, can't fully convert though, unfortunately. HoneyBee, great chip damage there, and just pushes Noodles back with all that.
I know, I love when you meter burn and she's just like, no, you go full screen, like get off of me, boy.
Fantastic anti-air there from HoneyBee. I think that's back two for Starfire. And now this is it, the zoning game all day right here.
Yeah,
Noodles
he
gonna find
has
a way
to pull
in,
in.
and he does with the meter burn roll. Stardust does so much damage on chip. There's the trait. HoneyBee is on the other side of it though now, and that meter burn back three connects. There's a combo, but a clash now for Noodles.
I respect your
Probably gonna
warrior
bet some
skills.
bar here to get some health back. He will bet some two. Getting 25% back now.
Yeah, that was super clutch, but look at that, gets the command grab. Yeah, throw, yeah, meter burn it, just stay back. This is just
HoneyBee is playing
awful.
really well. He's completely controlling the space. He's reacting extremely well to everything that Noodles is doing, and Noodles just can't find an opening.
Well, I mean, it's still tough because really his only projectile is the Vertarang, and you're just not going to get as much utility off it as pretty much all of Starfire. No, you think you have projectiles?
Yeah.
Like, take some tires. Don't worry about it. Wayne Enterprises got money, spend it. Oh, nice
There's a
punish.
But not a full punish, unfortunately. But he catches the over it now. And this could be a full combo. I don't know what he was expecting. It doesn't really convert at all. But Noodles is doing a great job right now. He's definitely done more damage in this little bit here than he did in the entirety of that first match.
Yeah, he's definitely doing good reacting too. I mean, he's ready with the punishes and definitely a lot better footwork on getting in. But oh, he gets scooped there.
He has the corner now. Great job. Trying to get the read there with the jump. Doesn't quite connect. HoneyBee is looking for Noodles to jump in. Noodles has trade out on the field right now. And he gets a hit with it.
Yeah, no, stay back.
Chipping away. Great meter burn roll at the perfect time. And he punishes there with the low. Fantastic job from Noodles. He has definitely turned things around from that first game. Might have hit that download button. There's another punish right there into the forward three. Try to go for a setup. He doesn't quite convert on it, unfortunately.
I love how he's finding the spaces too. Oh, punish. Yeah, there we go. Sip.
Sweet.
Oh,
Trying to wake up the anti-air. Not gonna work out. That could have been a good punish, but the properties on that move allows it to hit on the other side as well for Starfire. And nicely done from HoneyBee, taking out that first health bar. Starfire is not happy with Damien. In the Injustice universe, unfortunately. Nightwing loses his life behind the hands of Damien.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we get the full punish off that. Ooh. Just stay back. This is the game. Projectiles all day. Does not even
Great
get in there.
anti-air there, and now we're going to get a clash from Noodles. He's got to take a breather, take a second. He's playing very, very well. There we go. He's going to bet one bar. HoneyBee will bet nothing. He still has a bar to spend. Plenty of traits to use from Starfire there. He's getting all that chip damage. It all adds up in the end. A raw 4-3 will connect, and HoneyBee's just going to clash right away.
Your mediocrity is killing me.
Yeah, it's okay. Breathe, reset neutral, bet 2 bars. Heal up.
Noodles bets a bar as well, so HoneyBee only gets 15% health back there. Chip damage, looking for the jump. He's just trying to get that chip. Nice read there, or reaction, I should say. And that back 2, the anti-air, does allow you to convert into a back 3 for the full combo. Any hit here could finish it for Noodles, but at the same time, it could have finished it for HoneyBee, but HoneyBee walks away.
Good Starfire. Yes.
Going right into game number 2 here.
Okay, this is where Robin's game is. This is the proper spacing. This is where Robin wants to be, that kind of quarter of a screen away. But with that command grab from Starfire, she doesn't really care too much. Full juggle.
It's really smart there for Noodles to place the teleport version of the tree to avoid the projectile. And it looks like now he's kind of picked up on what he just did there, and he seems he's going to utilize that a little more in this match.
I I mean, it's tough because so far the games have been Noodles with such a strong start, but then HoneyBee's just able to catch up and keep them out.
Yeah.
Look at this game. Like, the more
It's
meter
just
he
that
builds,
zoning game. It's really hard for Robin to get in or do anything against the zoning. And that is everything for Starfire. So, an air escape there for HoneyBee, but he is vulnerable in that state. When you do an air escape, you're vulnerable for just like a split second, and your opponent can take advantage and punish if they have the right spacing, and that's exactly what Noodles did. He has the life lead right now. Probably going to look for a little extra damage here before HoneyBee can walk away with that health bar. Catches the jump three into the overhead now. He doesn't have the meters to do so. That down two will connect to the Assassin Strike.
oh, I love it. Meter burn, push him back, trying to reset the neutral. Oh, good poke to get in. Oh, catches her.
That's
Don't
exactly
try.
what Noodles wants right now. Any damage he can get away with here is constellation damage. The down two connects, and now he's got a clash out of HoneyBee before HoneyBee can even get Noodles' first health bar down.
Yeah, and HoneyBee had to bet the only bar he had. But now it puts them at similar kind of spacing, but Robin just has so much advantage on the life. Noodles can really, he can't really sit back though. He's got to get back at that kind of quarter screen away so he can play his game.
That's right. Command grab just really controlling the spacing right now.
Oh,
Nice usage of the trait there. That gives Noodles a second to get in, but the meter burn back will connect.
All power,
and now Noodles is forced to clash.
Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
Bet the farm, girl. Yeah.
Yep, Noodles will bet 2 bars. He's going to get 25% health back. HoneyBee doesn't bet any meter.
Oh, that was a nice dash back there. Avoided a little grab. I see you, HoneyBee. Oh, that's not
Here
safe.
comes a big punish now. This could be a lot of health into a great setup, but no a drop, but it still connects some sort of hit. A throw there now from HoneyBee. This could be very close now.
It.
HoneyBee was looking for the anti-air, but he made it happen in that game.
Again, he's always got such a strong start. It's just trying to keep that momentum, especially when Starfire has so many tools at her disposal that are just like, hey, I'm going to stand full screen and you're just going to eat it.
Starfire is a power character there, so through that interaction. It is unfortunate on a stage like this, those interactions can actually come to the use of a character like Robin really well and let him jump across the screen, but smartly done there from HoneyBee to just get rid of them.
Yeah, you don't get any projectiles. Throw your little bird or whatever. That's cute. Like, have your toys, Robin. That's real cute. Toys R Us closed in the States. We already covered it.
Nice use of the trait there. HoneyBee just back to form with the zoning game
This princess
here.
does not back down.
And he's got a hefty life lead.
And this is really match point for HoneyBee.
Yep, he is up to 1. Oh, nice meter burn roll. Doesn't get the punish though. He got to hit it, but didn't get the burn, unfortunately. This is looking really bad for Noodles right now. He hasn't clashed yet, so he still has a clash available. Noodles has trait ready as well. Jump in, try to get the count. There's the usage of that trait. This is really, really tough for Noodles. He just can't find an opening whatsoever. Good blocking there from HoneyBee. Oh, a nice use of the trait. There's the bird array. Jumps through from HoneyBee now, and he's just putting everything he's got into this. The good thing is that Noodles has built a lot of meter, so he's going to clash here.
Come on, surprise
He's probably going to bet
Still
2
not
bar to get
hot
the
enough for
25% and just maintain the 3rd bar to use. Oh, no,
all
he's just
three.
going to bet the farm 30% now. He's just about to halfway on his 2nd health bar, but still, he is tremendously down on life.
I love the reach on the sword too. It's really nice, but I just feel like it's just not enough.
Just not enough. Man, grab enough from HoneyBee, meter burn roll. Noodles just looking for any option here to try and get in, and HoneyBee is not giving it to him. The anti-air will finish it.
Finish it up with my favorite, the Wing Gundam.
Where the top 8 is competing for the top spot.
But all right, here we go. The match has started, and just as we were expecting here, Bio has picked Starfire. He gets that anti-air now. Back three to a full combo. Got Hayatei in the corner.
And this isn't a button check. We're just right into
Oh,
it.
we're right in there. We're right in there.
Oh, Lord. Okay, good momentum from Robin. Here we go. Hayatei putting in work. He sits down. Good blocking. Biohazard watching the toes.
but full combo from Bio, 442 damage, and he's got the full screen exactly where he wants to be. Here comes the zoning game, looking for that forward three, just a raw forward three. The reach on the forward three for Starfire is actually pretty far, so I can see why he was going for that just then.
We've lapped this match.
The meter cancel into that forward three from Hayatei, that's 2 meter. Doesn't get anything out of it. Right now, this is anybody's game. Both of these players trying to look for that first health bar, and Bio will get it using that trade. And now, again, he has that full screen. So he's going to try and apply as much pressure here and just get away with that constellation damage before Hayatei can just take out his first.
Yeah, and it's like, burn that meter. She builds it so quickly. She's already almost at 2 again just from this.
That's the scariest thing about Starfire, is just how quickly she can just immediately build meter, and then you spend it on the trade to get that chip damage.
A really good whip punish there, reaching too far. Hayatei capitalizing on it. Has her in the corner, side switch.
Was looking for the setup there. Couldn't convert on it. Bio is taking control now. Lots of damage.
Yeah, burn it.
There's that command grab into the corner now. That does so much chip damage. The raw forward three is going to finish it. Thanks for joining us. Love the look. All right, we're going right into game 2 now.
Oh, beautiful.
Opening things up. Bio got that first hit, so he gets that first meter.
Love that he's ready to with the punishes as soon as. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got those.
Straight there. Bio was looking for Hayatei to jump, and Hayatei completely took advantage of the punish there. Not a full punish, but still 354 damage.
Yep, utilizing that trait, yes, glitter. All that glitter. Keep him back. That was cute.
Is that what the move's called? It's called the glitter?
Yeah.
That's what we're naming it? Hayatei just trying to get set up here. Now he's got that trait on the field. Hits in. Oh, the background bounce now into the back three. That will be the first health bar for Hayatei. Nicely done.
Sorry, but we take no prisoners.
Ruthless there, Damian Wade. With a low.
Okay, nickel and diamond. Yeah, oh, just catches right at the end there.
I love that he's waiting for that too. He's not ready to push in until he sees that Verterang connects, and then he gets right in there. An immediate reaction for the full combo. Now Bio is looking to get rid of that first health bar, and he will do so with.
Who will avenge Dick Grayson?
Who will avenge him?
There's the glitter.
Love it.
Now back twice to avoid the clash.
Oh, catches him. Nice. Didn't choose to burn there because he was already so far away.
Oh, just trying to catch those raw forward threes. I think Bio was committing to it just a little too much. Hayatei was looking for the air escape to try and take advantage and finish the game, but Bio didn't do it.
Bio a little bit on the rocks, doesn't have the life lead. Any one combo that connects will kill him.
Oh, he was trying to go for that meter burn back three, and Hayatei could have closed things out, but I think he's trying to do so without it being flashable damage, and he will with the meter burn roll into the throat. Hayatei takes game number 2.
Such convincing play. Like, I don't feel that Robin's at such a disadvantage, but it's just, you know, a testament to how good Hayatei is.
That's right. He knows exactly what tools he has to get in, and he's using them perfectly. Meter burn rolls and trait and everything, he's using them at the exact right time.
Nice trade is down, call back.
Great defense though from Bio. Nicely done on the block.
Yup.
But could have blocked this, unfortunately, and that's going to be almost 400 damage into a beautiful setup.
The blender. Oh my goodness.
Hayatei was looking for another reset, but he couldn't get it. Still gets some damage out there. Now Bio has the corner. Again, looking for that raw forward three.
Okay, what's the option? Oh, manages to get a little low in. Nice ducking under. Oh, meter burns to keep the spacing. Some
good damage. Again, Bio is looking for Hayatei to be in that perfect range where that forward three will connect. And that is going to be the first health bar now for Bio, and he has that full screen. So we're probably going to see the zoning game here, which means that Hayatei's got to figure out a way to get in.
I mean, he's got the meter, so maybe we'll just roll right in. That's been pretty successful the last 2 games.
Yep. That command grab again. And the Assassin Strike will do it.
You're out of options.
Hayatei just a little lower on life for Bio. Nothing too significant. Let's see where Hayatei can still come back here.
Nice use of the spacing, gets the jump in. Oh, and again, perfectly timed.
Glitter. What can you do against the glitter from Starfire? There's that trade. He popped it right away to see if he can get that damage. Great reaction from Bio, though. Blocks go immediately. Bio looking for the jump to try and get the anti-air.
What does he want to do with all this meter? All right, big damage here.
And it doesn't look like Bio has a chance to clash right now. He's at an extreme meter disadvantage. So one other combo from Hayatei, and he could be taking a massive life lead. Very intense. Both players are trying to be extremely patient. They want to find the gap. That jump three. Oh, this is going to be a big punish. Into the background bounce. Back three. Massive combo. What's the setup now with the murdering? Going for the overhead. Into the cancel. For the forward three. The meter back three will connect, though. It's anybody's game. The meter roll doesn't work, though.
End of the active frames.
Yep.
Not fun at all. Okay, we start things off big games. We got the juggle into the background, working into the corner. Oh, wake up, little clap.
Ooh, try to get the anti-air. They're trading there. That does work in the favor of Hayatei, though, as he uses a jump three. Oh, and there's that meter burn back three. Gets canceled out, though. Hayatei gets enough hits through the armor. That's 430 damage. Puts Bio into restand.
This is good positioning and good pressure here. Oh, but that it just resets the neutral with that just meter burn.
Bio is controlling the screens really, really well. And there's that anti-air into the back of Bane now. He's been waiting for that to connect all day. Meter run roll there from Hayatei, though, and that throw will be enough to get him that first health bar.
I mean, it's just wild, and we got to be very careful because Biohazard is almost on match point if he gets Hayatei's life down.
Right.
So Hayatei not going down without a fight. Really good defense there. Oh, but the second man grab.
Bio hasn't been touched yet on his second health bar, which I'm sure he is very happy about. Just gets a little bit of chip damage there from the Verterang. Catches the jump three. There's that trade usage. Using it all up with the meter to get enough chip damage to take that first health bar. We're just about even life here. It is anybody's game. There's the anti-air now into the back three. Full combo with background bounce. Utilizing trade as well. He's got the full screen now. Hayatei closing the gap immediately, though. Bio again looking for that anti-air. It's not going to work out, but he catches the command grab.
Good patience, too, from Biohazard. Like, just waiting it out. Oh, going in a little bit. No punishment.
Here's the thing, Hayatei's going to clash here. He does still have
I don't
meter
submit
advantage.
to tyrants.
Probably going to bet 2 bars, 3 bars. He's going to get 30% back. Bio bets nothing, so they're both now even at 1 bar apiece.
Okay, this is actually a really good decision from Hayatei. Keeping 1 meter and now able to punish this. Reaching
Exactly
too
what he
far,
wants. Probably expecting
Biohazard.
Clash, but no, he keeps it unclashable. Back to the whites there. Bio keeping it safe. He doesn't want to put himself in a position.
Oh, be careful. Really good defense on Biohazard, watching his toes there.
Oh, nice interruption with the low. Hayatei obviously wants to make sure that Bio can't get a second flash and get more health back, so he's just looking for an opening where he can just keep it unclashed. And right now he is being held at bay by Bio zoning. Nice jump three, plenty of damage there. There's the Verterang, it trades out. Good chip damage, all adding up, but usage of the Stardust there into the trade makes that trade end up working as a mid, so he gets all that chip damage off of it.
Oh, Hayatei's gotta be careful. Good bash dash. Oh my god, this is the
and that is that. Bio walks away with the game 3-1. Okay. Very interesting.
Okay, GunShow with the whoa-whoa. Let's see.
I definitely would have expected to have seen Firestorm right now, but we got Wonder Woman going up against Robin.
I like the choice, honestly, with the shield. You get a good opportunity to get really good spacing, keep Robin out. But
yeah, she's definitely, she's got great tools. I mean, she can keep Robin at bay. She's not necessarily a zoner, but
she's the old top tier. She's the old meta, so we're just bringing it back. We're just giving you a little taste of, you know, what you used to remember.
I think it's pretty smart too. I mean, just keep using those bracelets to absorb the damage from the Verterang.
And I love the backdash too, really interesting. Noodles, though, doing good showing. I mean, he's got really great defense, not letting too much happen and getting a lot of momentum here with a full juggle combo.
The setup, a great wake up though, using those bracelets to just block that damage from the Verterang right away. Gets the shield toss hit. And he's just gonna keep using those bracelets to tell Noodles, like, hey, don't throw that Birdarang at me, because then I can get away with a near 600 damage combo.
Yeah, bracelets all day, every day. Oh, catches from behind. Roll to change sides, get all that real estate.
Nice charge there. GunShow is doing a great job with spacing right now, and that shield just barely reaching to get that hit. And there's the low into the lasso. The shield in the air there.
Punish that,
here comes
yes!
the punish, yep.
Hogtied, here we go. Nice momentum there. Getting down to that second life bar.
Yep, and now we have both these players evened up on meter as well here. So if GunShow gets away with a hit of any kind, which he will, a clash here now
You going easy
from
on me?
Noodles. Noodles
It's
now
too
just
soon to
recently
pop.
got an extra bar of meter, so we're 4-2, and Noodles gonna bet all of his meter. I guess he was expecting GunShow to maybe bet 2 of his meter, but
It didn't even happen.
that didn't happen, so he loses all his meter there, but he does get a lot of health back using that trait now, and there's that Birdarang. It's doing nothing for him at this point, but giving GunShow extra damage if he gets a hit through. There's a down 2, beautiful read from GunShow into the charge. And another down 2 reaction, and that is it. Game number.
His anti-airs were on point. He wasn't letting Robin in at all, getting almost no momentum the whole game.
Really important that he just keeps absorbing that Birdarang, because once he gets a hit, it is a ton of damage. There's that
watch
shield
toes.
back. Pops trait.
Yeah, we're active. It's Glow Town.
I think
go, ooh.
just then was maybe the first time I've seen that Birdarang connect out of all the times that he was thrown it in the first and second game match.
Wonder Woman glow up over. Didn't really get too much momentum off of it, and Lord Noodles at a health deficit. So he's definitely got to make something happen. Gets the side switch, full juggle. Big combo time. Oh, wakes up with the
Nicely done. He was expecting the absorb there, and he just completely punishes it. Great setup from Noodles. He may have found his footing finally.
Oh my god.
Catches the air-to-air, and that's
That
Sorry,
combo.
but we take no
See, it's the rule in
prisoners.
Montreal. If you're Cambodian, you win. It's from Montreal. Like, that's the rule there.
all right. GunShow's got some ground to make up here. He has been doing a great job at keeping Noodles at bay, but not so much in this second game.
Okay, shield to the face. Oh. Look at that. Anticipating the jump in. It didn't happen.
The air throw into the lasso. That'll be enough to get the first health bar. GunShow not too much at a deficit here, so he can make some ground pretty quickly and try and make a good comeback.
Oh, trade is on.
Gonna happen.
Not a lot of jumping. They're keeping it very much a ground game.
That's right. He does have the lasso trait as well, so if he could catch a hit with the lasso, unfortunately couldn't, but he would have gotten some extra damage out of it. There's the down 2. Great reaction from GunShow now, using the shield bash.
He's like 3 for 3 on those 2. They really got to just keep it on the low.
Top trait. He can get a ton of damage out here if GunShow gets a single hit into a full combo. Using that shield bash though, or the shield throw I should say, into the overhead there with the lasso.
Oh, tries to roll in to get momentum, goes in the clash just to reset the pacing, and he needs to gain some health back. I would bet all 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's gonna be a tie though.
flash ties.
Yeah, this is a really unfortunate scenario for Noodles. It looked like he had completely turned around from the first game when we were at the start of this game, but GunShow has since just taken complete control. But Noodles going to convert here into a full combo. Unfortunately, it gets cut short from a clash here from GunShow now.
And
GunShow
this
gonna
time
bet.
on that anti-air, man. Ugh. You hate to see it.
Oh, the air-to-air with the shield throw. And now Noodles is on the magic pixel. This is looking like it could be it. He's got the teleport trait up, and I'm sure GunShow was just waiting for him to teleport. And he makes up ground so that he can get that. He's got his weekend shirt on.
Okay, strong start, making a statement. Oh, use that
Throws a
interaction.
person.
We didn't need him. He's just the extra body.
Yeah. We'll let him go to sleep. He's sleeping there.
Wonder Woman don't care. Use men. Throw them around. Whatever.
Trade is on the field, but now GunShow has gotten away from it, interrupting that Birdarang with the shield throw. Here comes the punish though now from Noodles. Not going to spend the meter because he wants to hold the corner.
Right, trying to get the conversion lassoed and then just, bam, send him back away.
That boomerang. I mean, what can Noodles really do? He has to throw it in order to give himself some breathing. But in doing that and allowing GunShow to absorb that projectile, GunShow can get away with so much damage.
Oh, slaps giving. Here we go again. Is it
Lasso.
October? Oh, I'm thankful.
And now GunShow has that corner, using that lasso. Noodles sitting on a full stick of butter, a full bar of meter. I know you don't really like that stuff, but we gotta use it.
And he's cooking with it
and
too.
he's using it up now. He's got the corner. Here we go. Can he get some setups going to maybe take out that first health bar without losing too much health? He definitely wants to avoid having to clash before he can get rid of GunShow's health bar. But man, it is not looking likely. GunShow is just chipping away. He's doing stuff that's not even clashable. He's getting away with so much damage because of it. And this is...
He's in Noodles' head and he's on match point, so it's really tough. Noodles does have 3 bars though. Can he clash? No.
Good, and the throw is going to end it. GunShow pretty convincingly.
And was like, I have to do it.
All right, and now because of randomized gear, he's wearing all types of colors, but that is okay, baby, as Donatello comes in for the assist, and SLP drawing first blood against Hayatei. But again, you know, Robin, we see him a lot here at the Elite Circuit Finals so far. Canadians love their boy wonders for their daddy issues, right?
Woo! We said that, we went there, but Hayatei showing he doesn't have any issues with his movement because he's making it happen. Nice catch on the jump there. Stay out of this guy.
All right, calls his bro out, Raph. You know, nothing doing on the assist, much to Camille's dismay. She just doesn't care about Raph at all, right?
Ooh, we gotta get that spacing there. Yeah, you gotta find the gap and punish.
All right, he has 2 big swords, and he is swinging them wildly. Donatello once again for the assist, and SLP pretty dominating first round coming in. And yeah, it's gonna just jump
That's
back
what
up.
happens. You gotta square up against squad. 4v1, it don't matter.
I'm pretty sure like the sewage system in Gotham is pretty legit, so they're definitely down there. And we've already seen the crossover in the comics between Batman and the Turtles, so this is just perfect. This is probably canon, low-key.
It's high-key canon because Robin's putting in good work, but Turtle's not very nice. I love how that exploded and just caught him there. You gotta watch your toes. Oh,
Helicopter on wake up, denying any forward movement. Hayatei's timing just a little bit off, but SLP trading a little, I was gonna point out something with the toes, but you know, the turtle's feet are just a little bit different than us regular humans.
Listen, I'm just tired of all this animal cruelty, okay? Stop it. Sonic Fox, we gotta get PETA in on this because they're coming for your people.
First of all, leave him alone, and secondly, you can stop raising your voice at me. I'm right next to you inside. We can all hear.
Listen, I will not use my indoor voice.
All right, you listen. Verderang Tech on deck, much better than PETA. I'd rather call Batman for anything I need. And the spacing coming out, Raphael, throwing his size. Not much doing, but a lot of space control. And because it comes back so quickly, we've seen SLP kind of abuse this trait here in the second health bar. Mikey in for the low. There's the high five and smile on his way out. But Robin, helicopter spotlight on him. The police of Gotham are paying attention. Will they catch the end of this match? Verderang Tech out. Very patient.
Hayatei's got to find a way to close the gap. This is not where Robin wants to be. He's got to use his movement. But with all these trades coming back on deck, it's going to be easy for SLP to keep him out.
He's not worried about clashing here. Hayatei will have built the entire special bar by the time he gets the hit, if he does in fact gain it. So, and Robin can kill. Super is now on deck. But the meter burrow, great push block from Hayatei, refusing any chip damage coming in. And we are coming down a lot of heart beating. And Donatello with the dunk from the skies, but doesn't quite get the conversion.
Oh, wait, we did a little drop there.
Too much. He didn't want him to clash, and instead of going for it, Hayatei. Professionals over here.
Production value.
All right, there is the shell turtle up to negate any properties from projectiles and build an extra little bit of meter as he's just swinging wildly with the sword. Whose sword is bigger?
Oh, definitely Robin's. I can vouch. So here we go, getting into the corner mix-ups. Oh, what's it gonna be? We don't get that jump inside switch.
You're so good, but the shell drop is gonna whiff entirely, so that big sword gets put to usage for Jackie's Delight as the 2-1-2 comes out and spacing properly. But again, Michelangelo, the assist helping Leo so well. This is what leaders do, and this is why Leo is the best turtle.
Okay, relax.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
We got animal cruelty. Too much. But I love turtle soup, so here we go. Take that life bar.
Wow.
Gone.
You know what? I'm just going to let that go and just talk about how Robin secures the round and you and your turtle soup can go right into defensive mode like SLP, trying to negate the onslaught.
Oh, good defense there. Oh, it gets caught.
Okay, big time slices. Leo putting both of his swords to use. There's the dunk again, plus frames. After that overhead from Donatello, and Hayatei seemingly does not have the answers in this situation. SLP playing the spacing game.
He's in a little bit of a blender there. Okay, we got a reset on the neutral. Good defense there. Don't get caught by that. Nice.
All right, there's the Verderang. Not sure if Master Splinter taught them about Batman and his tech. You know, there's a lot of knowledge in that old rat, but I'm not quite sure how much technological advancements he's been a part of.
Listen, as long as Shredder doesn't like punch up through the bottom, I'm gonna be okay.
Shredder for Fighter Pack 0.5. All right, listen. Whiffs this time, and there you go, neutral. That's universal to any rat, turtle, human, or fighting game. Straight spacing is the name here, and Hayatei now with the life lead. A lot of patience and taking his time. You know, over 100 seconds going on that
Your
clock.
mediocrity is
Enough of this. I want to see the stage change. Throw him through the sign. Let's go to the movies.
You are so aggressive
Yes.
and so violent.
Listen. I'm the FGC big sister. I don't listen to mom and dad.
Whatever that means. And the DP after the assassin strike to close things out. Peeking in on the Injustice Finals, trying to see who's going to punch that ticket and represent Canada as each match becomes one step closer to a piece of that 10K prize pot and the 100K grand finale, you know, at the finals in Chicago later in November.
Shy City. Oh my god, but they're not shy in Gotham. Oh, that's really not good.
It's all good. Here goes the DP, and right on cue, here's your transition. I don't know what was in that van, but it was enough to send him flying through the movie theater. Wait a minute. With technological advancements, did you see what they were showing? I'm not sure what the movie is. I'll go check deep comic book lore. Maybe Caboose knows. He's our guy at SLP. Corner protection, mix up. But doesn't get the combo and pays for it dearly. Big time position switch for Hayatei. Big time advantage here with a chance to add more damage onto this health bar, but you know, that thing they say about commentators.
You gotta do so much work as the Turtles to get damage. Like, this is looking really tough.
What about eating pizza between rounds? It probably powers them up low-key. Those hidden buffs they never told us about as Raphael comes out to slow things down, checking Robin with those sides time and time again, but using the interactable to find his way in, and great continuation on the combo. Look at what's set up after.
Oh, nice. Really good defense there. Doesn't get caught walking back.
All right, denies, gets the punish on that shell drop. Unclashable damage now for Robin. The Turtles are in trouble.
All right, what's the option? Really good defense here.
Oh, we're gonna just take them to the movies and give them the old reels. Like each individual turtle their own popcorn. So that's a lot of people.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
We'll figure that out later as we get into game 4. There's the DP on the conversion from the exploding Verderang.
And the character change. We've gone back to Green Arrow, see if it helps with the momentum. Right now, though, Hayatei is putting on a clinic full combo. Nice. Needed that pushback. Let's reset neutral. Let's get the projectiles on deck. Ice arrow. We've seen him do it before. Big energy. Oh.
And big whiff right there. Hurricane Bow's not going to get punished. Hurricane Bow into Hurricane Bow. I don't know where that is in the strategy guide or wherever land, but it works out for SLP as he's trying to recover. You know, gets the one hit. It was cute, but Hayatei running away with this game and this series. Verderang denied, but early SLP with his green arrow, you know, his zoning proving to be one of his stronger suits. Let's see how Alex adjusts in this situation.
I mean, he's got really good life lead, and it is match point for him going into this. So pretty scary, and 2 bars a meter, there's just lots of options that he has.
All right, Hayatei caught trying to dash in. There is the meter burn roll, but punishes the cancel using the air escape, and we've seen great use of that from Hayatei throughout this tournament, but SLP.
Man, I chunked that one. Your mediocrity is killing me.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Damien, you know, just chill. billionaire playboy we're talking
Getting
about?
a little bit cheeky there.
Little bit.
Is that how Bruce raised you? Oh, well, he wasn't really around.
Yeah, Bruce didn't raise him at all. All right, you and your daddy issues. I see you. Down 1-2 into the DP as the Vertebrae comes out once again. Fire arrows on deck. Using those water marbles.
Yes.
Yeah, the water marbles so she
Grab
can
him
fly
with
his way
fly.
around. I'm sure Aquaman doesn't mind the decor being challenged in here. You know, all about Atlantis. No big deal if you jump off a rock or two.
It's a hidden city. No one knows where it is anyway. Whatever. Wreck it.
Just having a very important fight in the middle of it as Hayatei sends SLP home. That gear is so sick. So look at the sick gear from Flash, man. You know what? We're gonna go for Flash because of the gear. That's how petty we are. As the wake up hair flip is nothing doing for Biohazard.
I thought you were talking about Starfire. I was like, I feel the window.
Yeah.
Much like, oh, Flash
It's all
is just
good.
feeling
Goes
this.
into the trade. Biohazard didn't have the meter to push block, so had to rely on his defense. Successfully escaping without much of a scratch, but here comes the background bounce. That Supergirl statue in the back looking a little less attractive than it was 5 seconds ago.
It's okay. Plastic surgery sometimes gets watched. Oh my
Can you do
lord.
plastic surgery on Kryptonians? Anyway, here's the crossover. It stays on the same side. Wait a minute.
Goes through the projectile. Anticipation.
Yeah, using that phase to escape is the Flash, and here comes the trade, and just like that, denied instantly, and that Scarecrow is sick. Oh my God, who are you? Not even. Anyway.
Yeah, trying to get in with the overhead. Good defense from Tim. Pushback. Almost has that first life bar.
All right, jumping three. Here's the beams from across. Get the continuation on the combo. Now, Starfire not known for high damage in the combo department unless she gets, you know, one of her grounded starters. But again, case by case, 250, 300 damage. That's super acceptable, especially when she's going to be chipping you from afar, building plenty of meter through the Stardust and everything. But you have to get to that point. And right now, HoneyBee's done a great job of keeping the life lead and just playing patient so that the back and forth stays at his tempo.
Just wild. I love it. Like full combo. She's stuck in the corner. This is exactly where he wants to be. Trait is on deck. Oh my lord.
And just the combo video going on right now, beating to the sound of his own drum, and now with Slick. HoneyBee looking to actually beat a burn 4-3 through a push block in case Biohazard went forward. And I mean, this is the Flash. If you think he can't get chip damage, something is terribly wrong with you. But we've seen these things happen before, and there's a start. Biohazard getting the first hit, avoiding the anti-air. Wait a minute.
Punish that down 2, big damage, back 4, or down back 3.
And there's the raw wake up. You know, we were halfway to activate and touch you in any way, but instead, it's just a raw wake up. He still had meter, he still had flash at his disposal. Just too many factors against Biohazard in that situation. And the running man stance, just flexing his execution, trying to build as much meter as possible from afar. Is HoneyBee as Biohazard.
Doesn't get much off the interactive, stuck in the corner.
Wow, HoneyBee's doing his homework, baiting out the Cameranian charge, denying it, but instead gets hit with the wake-up disco lights. Starfire putting on a dance show for the people here at the expo, and chasing down the back dash is the overhead.
Big time damage in the force. Yeah, I love it. He's 2 for 2 on that wake up, and that's not even safe.
Yeah, it's not safe, it's not
safe.
invincible, it's nothing. On the Flash's side, how good must that feel to get 470 damage on a drop combo? You know, you gotta, the situation sucks after, but man, you surely got your money's worth out of it. Looking for the meaty timing to beat out the small invincibility on that hair flip, and HoneyBee strikes back as Caboose nods like the biggest fan in the building.
We know.
Favorite superhero.
He has punished every one of Flash's down twos. Like, cut that out. I know the hitbox is real good on it, but it's not working for you.
Absolutely not. Starfire jumping extended heavy button with that beam that goes all the way to the ground, and Biohazard taking advantage. Look at the corner prowess. Does he have enough on the tray? He does not. Chip damage territory. Now, Cameranian charge. There is no escape from the corner as surprises here. You know, HoneyBee is always itching at any opportunity to use the flash, and Biohazard, you know, like HoneyBee, don't get me wrong, not to diminish him, but they all want to win more than anything. So, Starfire on display.
I really like HoneyBee's use of the canceling of the run too, just to get good movement. And good momentum here. We got a full B&B into the corner. Oh, nice.
Okay.
To the interactive.
Using the gap to armor through and put some space between himself. just far enough for the punish. HoneyBee able to escape safely. And here we go into the trade. Hey.
Kicks.
And he will make it to the corner. Will he expend the meter? Yes, he will. This should do it for the life bar.
Oh.
And okay. Okay, Caboose.
Yeah, Caboose is feeling like he's awoken now.
Yeah,
He's
popping
like,
off from the commentary booth over here in production. Just watch all the equipment there, boss. Biohazard pushes him away once again. Running man stands to get through the minefield. And how about some more interactive play?
Yeah, throw him down. You don't need to take that. Oh, I love when they meter burn. You get the full space. Oh, Claro! Don't buy!
That was
buy!
HoneyBee with the anticipation, using those sonic speed hands to lift Starfire right out of the charge. And that time Biohazard gets it, but not after he loses another 300 of his health. The Flash God Lord on full display, showing you why, when you speak of Flash, he is the first name to mention.
He's at a super life deficit, so Biohazard has to make a connection. Real good anti-air, gets a full follow-up. Oh, that down back three, so nice.
Keeping it safe with the overhead. Great
Get your
tech.
hands off me.
No touch. You can look, but that is it. Tamaranian charge, meter burn to keep it safe, and Biohazard now
My
forced to
Tamarand's
clash.
fire.
All right, let's see how much meter we got.
Eat my speed force? What does that say? Caboose?
That's what that means right there.
Oh, it means you lose 15% in Starling City. Okay, cool. The Injustice universe. We got the pills, baby. Shouts out to Lex Luthor, man.
All right, strong start. Oh, yeah, that punish down to all the time. All right, here we go. Oh, Flash looking to get in. All right, here we go. Down two, making really good play. Oh, uses the interaction of the stage, carrying him over. Super scary. Oh, gets the pushback though. Get away from me. Meter burns the projectile.
All right on point with the pushback to get him further away, but we'll take it when it hits anyway. Oh, it's a cross-up going into the overhead. Biohazard's had enough of losing all of that health from that starter. Elects to protect the flame on the hair. You know, I know how women are. Starfire probably doesn't want Flash all in his hair, you know, or her hair, excuse me.
Listen, it's tough, but she's got gel. It's gonna work.
Gel? Is that gel made out of magma by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm not sure if Flash wants to touch that. I know a lot of things happen in Central City, but not so much as that. As the stylist tries to make his way towards Starfire even closer, big chip damage there. And Biohazard with the forward dash on the follow, trying to get rid of this health bar. And there you go, HoneyBee with the read once again. It worked the first time, but you know the old saying, fool me once.
Yeah, thought he would jump in twice. Didn't happen. But we're still at match point for HoneyBee. Oh, trait active, but no, you shall not pass. Done.
Anyway, keeping it safe, and the lightning kick to chase the follow-up. And Biohazard looking for the overhead, instead opens her legs up to subjectivity of the Flash's mix-ups. There goes the unblockable. That one is blockable, though. Right back at you. No cement, no glass.
Oh, gets the way in. Oh, manages to make the connection. I love the wake up there. Not safe, but it works.
Yeah, very slick. Not sure if Biohazard took the last hit of that string in order to recover in time to wake up punish the Sonic Pound, but it worked out in his favor. Now, HoneyBee is sitting on a full 4 bars. One touch in the trade into another guess, and this may, no, spins the meter, going for the combo.
Well, be careful. You don't have life to play around.
Oh, that was ridiculous. This man needs all of the props in the world.
School rules,
Oh, for
okay?
sure.
That's old school rules. Like, if you've been around, you know.
Yeah, but the oldest person remaining in this tournament is like 24 at the most. Okay.
It's gonna be okay.
All right.
We'll see if Bio will be okay. Oh, quick on the clinic.
Both sides, baby. She has beams coming out of all of her hands.
Okay, good defense. Not letting the full overhead combo happen. Oh, catches him.
Right,
Couldn't meter burn. Couldn't
yeah,
have it.
Start, wow, not as sure what the intent was there, but we'll take it. Every hit lines up. Only 190 damage off of that down one, but you get the major pushback, and now HoneyBee has to bide his time and take his chances.
Oh, nice.
Great opportunity, but doesn't get the follow-up. Instead, opened by the disco lights. Flash, as we all know, cannot block while the Speed Force is active, so big-time opportunity and easy recognition there for Biohazard.
Oh, wakes up with the hair slap. It doesn't get a lot of momentum off it. HoneyBee just almost into trade.
Oh!
It's back
On the
deck.
last hit. Optimization, baby.
But he's gonna go take a sip. I'm sad.
It's all good. Gets the sweep, continuing the entirety of the down 1-2-3 string. And hey. What?
Oh, you thought.
We definitely thought. See these Brainiac tentacles on the 12th level intellect. you know,
Just use it. It's
he
there to
prepared. He
interact.
prepared for everybody. A lot of chip damage on that situation. HoneyBee with the chase now. That flurry of punches going from left, right to left, and mix-ups galore, but puts himself back into the corner. Biohazard ready. Again, there you see, you talked about it earlier, the down two getting beat out by Starfire's jump 3 continuously, and yet HoneyBee continues to try it.
Okay, we had to clash there. You gotta stop.
I
breathe,
respect your warrior
change,
skills.
Get neutral back on deck.
All right, let's gonna see what one of them, and HoneyBee is gonna be without clash, so he's gonna have to deal with any damage. He takes care of the back two, and the transition. We're going upstairs to see what Daddy Brainiac is waiting on, to see if any one of these men are worth collecting. Oh, big time problem, and this is unclassable. Biohazard cannot escape and doesn't get the continuation. Stop it. He put up a wall. That was not luck. That was straight smarts. He had one. That was, you know, in Chicago back in November, and Canada's pretty strong, man. And once again, Gunny going with Wonder Woman, who he told me, KB, I only use her for Robin. Very specific matchup, and luckily, you know, to his confidence, he gets 2 Robin players back to back as he's looking to repeat. You know, coming back from the shadows of his, whatever he builds every day in Fortnite.
Hail Demeter!
So he specifically uses the Wowo for Robin.
Yes.
And here we go. He's already got momentum coming off the last game, too.
Yeah. And it gets opened up with the overhead. Unfortunately, he's going to eat even more damage. Back-to-back 250-plus combos from Hayatei. Keeps it safe there, doesn't escape, doesn't try to punish it. Boy, nice check.
Okay.
And that's what Wonder Woman is. Wonder Woman isn't a super flashy offensive character. I mean, once she hits you, she hurts. I mean, she's an Amazon. She definitely should. She should probably do more damage, but that's besides the point. Very patient gameplay, looks for an opening, and when she gets them, she takes advantage. Good space control, you know, just a very solid character in every aspect. And yeah, man, Robin just has to take his time as a Vita Bird back 3. You know, the GunShow special, Wonder Woman's a little too slow.
Hail Hermes!
And it looks like you don't want to take the trade. I mean, the Birdarang just doesn't keep up with the shield damage, so it just doesn't seem that worth it to just throw them out.
Yeah, with so much startup on the Birdarang, GunShow definitely reacting with that shield toss. Very quick mid-level projectile, so Robin can't really do much if he preemptively just throws the Batarang out. But as you see, Hayatei using the trade to kind of cover his approach and make sure that Gunny's checking his feet at all times.
And it's important, too, because, I mean, one hit and Hayatei can definitely make it happen. He's at a life advantage and quite comfortable with Robin, obviously.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. You know, if Wonder Woman gets the opening, she can definitely take all 360 plus of that health with, you know, one combo. It really doesn't matter. But Hayatei trying to make it hard. And the funny thing is, as difficult as it is for Robin to deal with the spacing and try to get in, when he has the life lead, you can simply run. Wonder Woman, definitely not a comeback queen of any stretch of the imagination. Probably one of the worst comeback factors in the entire game. Does a lot of damage and great mix-ups in the corner, but again, you have to get there. And just playing space control is Hayatei as Gunny, piece by piece, slowly, you know, chips away at that health.
Yeah, and it seems like Hayatei keeping almost like full screen and just not giving GunShow any way to get in. It's just not reaching him.
And got the enhanced damage there after being able to parry that Birdarang. You know, the gauntlets being powered up gives her an extended, a bigger boost in damage and an extended time to actually cash out on that damage once you parry something.
Ooh, Hayatei, okay, this is good space for Robin, just right there. Ooh, and then you get the sword.
I love how much you love spacing. This is like,
It's the
you just
most
see
important part.
Absolutely.
I love it. And then we got the interactive ready.
All right, and now with the shield powered up, that shield is going to tear through any projectile that Robin can toss and do enhanced damage.
You don't want Hayatei to use any of the projectiles on stage.
Not at all. All right, here we go. Teleport active. Meter burn back 3, and Gunny working it out. Hayatei hitting a wall seemingly, but gets the catch on the Birdarang. 800 million frames of block stun to get the continuation on the combo, and just like that, Gunny's lost half of his health.
Good watching his feet, though, defense happening. Gotta be careful. It's pretty much one mix-up into death for either player. Ooh.
And Hayatei so slick playing the spacing game, trying to stay right out of the range and gets the bounce cancel combo. Now who's in control? A parry and a dream coming from Robin. Nice placement of that explosive Birdarang, a massive hurt box on the ground. If that explosion catches, that could spell death for GunShow. Waiting it out, a lot of patience.
Oh, don't get too greedy.
Plus
Okay,
frames
backdash.
on the brain to hit bash, working his way in, and now again, safety. Waiting for it to come back slowly back to the wall, trying to stay out of range of the bash. 8 seconds to go on the clock. Counting things down. 5. Burner there's the parry from GunShow. Down to the wire, tip damage territory.
Switch
and
sides
will
and
the
gets
damage
throw.
come in time?
Oh my god.
And it does. Hayatei to do everything. Absolutely. Slick stuff. And Gunny, I'm not sure what it was he was searching for, but the throw coming in the clutch. And Hayatei seemingly stealing game 1 with that great comeback and even better decision making as time ran down.
All right, big damage. We already have Robin down 50% health. Gunny putting on a show this round.
There is the whip, that spacing you love so dearly to your heart. Back to poking right through. Here's the setup. Goes low. Great blocks from GunShow.
All right,
And
looking
Diana
for that
just,
way in.
just patiently walking, you know, as her Amazonians watch on to see how it's supposed to be done. Robin doesn't care anything about this. Is very important battle to him. You know, he wants to be Superman's right hand. You know, he wants Superman to believe that he is the one who can lead, you know, the regime into killing everybody who refuses to comply.
Yeah, forget this. Like, power is beauty. That's the most beautiful thing of all. We don't need a woman. Oh, here we go. Nice defense there, not letting his feet get trapped in that Birdarang.
All right, and there is the bash to get Hayatei back to full screen. Double whips, yeah, and not the third time as he fights his way through it, giving Robin a taste of that shield. Let him know what a true goddess power tastes like.
Oh, yeah, don't jump in.
Yeah, Wonder Woman, that down tilt is so great, especially from far out when you can just toss it. Checking Hayatei on the dash is GunShow, and a different story from game 1 now. Being, while still being overall defensive, being slightly less aggressive is Gunny. And yeah, taking advantage of those Birdarang tosses, great punishes.
Oh, tries to find the way in. Oh my goodness, big damage.
Yeah, and this is kind of a bop right here. He's gonna dive his way in, denied entry. Instant jump to, looking for the air read and parry through, sir. You need to slow down, okay? You are playing too well. And great, anyway, going to game 3. There's the back two right on the dome of Robin as that all-important first bar meter goes into Gunny's favor. Trying to figure out, and yeah, the patience is going to be the name of the game in this matchup. Whoever has the life lead is in massive control, whether that be Robin or Wonder Woman. Harder for Robin to work his way in, but, you know, he's doing more damage off of any touch.
There we go, Birdarang, not getting too much momentum. Oh! Yeah, bring him back in, send him out. Here we go, trait on deck. All right, really good full combo from Hayatei, throwing him in the back to get more momentum.
And there's the overhead. Wow, oh, an uncharacteristic drop from Hayatei right now. It's going to play the background bounce. And Gunny, the down 1-2 into the bash. Yeah, and nothing doing there. You are in the range of the shield, which means your Birdarangs are essentially deactivated. Great reactionary play from GunShow, and man, that's just, Hayatei has to figure it out.
Hayatei trying to get his way in, but with Robin's movement, very hard to close the spacing. Oh yeah, stay full screen. Be careful. Don't get caught up in shield. Goes for it. Trying to get momentum. Good. Watching the feet there from GunShow.
All right, and meter burn forward 3 on reaction. Trying to slam the car on Robin, but... Oh, and that was slick. Great reaction there. Goes for the back 2, and there's no way he canceled that into the Assassin Strike preemptively. So he definitely, on reaction, expecting the back 3 from GunShow and gets that life bar. Fantastic adaptation from Hayatei. Let's see how Gunny responds.
All right, we got trade on deck. Wonder Woman looking to get in. GunShow, I mean, it's pretty toe-to-toe now. I mean, it was very in favor of one or the other, but in game 3, we see they've adapted huge to each other's playstyle. Shield not making it. Oh yeah, see, he stays right back. He's not wanting to get in. Just throw the Birdarang. Oh, be careful.
Hail Demeter!
All right, going to the gods is Vovo. She has Demeter active, which gives her an overall damage, you know, reduction. And every hit keeps it safe. No interruption on the sword. He's just swinging it. You know what?
Yeah, whatever.
And we're just gonna do it. GP boys all day.
Okay, what do we got for options? Gonna go for the jump in? Nope.
Hail Demeter!
All right, the jump is gonna make the tracking of the Birdarang go just a little while to avoid it, but instead now Gunny back grounded successfully. He's gonna wait out the explosion on that Batarang. Oh no, Hayatei fights first. Nice check with that sword swipe, and right back at you with the lasso grab.
This is too respectful, bro. They're both being way too respectful. Like, let's get in and get messy. You got meter, make it happen.
Oh, baby, Injustice is a very patient game. You start getting wild, that's when you start getting bodied. 80 seconds on the clock. We've seen them take it down to 1 in the first game, and both of these men have no problems with that situation. And Gunny overextends. He's gonna pay for it dearly with 318. There's the low on the murder rank. Yeah, and the big subs are coming out. That sauce that you wanted, here it comes right there. You remember, this man has been told not to return to Montreal without the trophy, so
yes.
He's gonna get a little saucy if he can.
We don't want him to be homeless. Oh, nice. Get this up.
Murdering out chip damage territory now. Gunny has to simply parry all of these Murderangs so he doesn't get anything, you know, chip damage wise. And Hayatei has no problem draining out the 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Gunny's gonna have to make a move sooner or later. Here's the dash in air, and that is gonna equal death. One touch and a dream, 30 seconds. Yeah, and now Hayatei's just gonna run. He has the entire Gotham City to his back. He's just gonna walk across the streets, show his daddy a dance move or two. Hey, look what I learned.
This is still winning, though. Like, you know, the turtle style, like, go for it.
A win is a win, baby. Those who are concerned about timer scams and tactics are the...
Begin.
He doesn't want to be homeless. Everything's on the line.
Taking his time, jump in now. Hayatei trying to get a little antsy, testing him. Oh, and the whip punish on the crushing like buttons. That down one, nothing doing. Here's the mix-up. No, wake up. Not gonna watch you. You are not that plus. Murderang on deck's gonna knock her out of the air. And yeah, just a check, just a tip of the sword, just to see where you are.
Not really getting too much momentum off of the trait. Oh, catches it on the way back down. Full combo.
KO Hestia.
All right, Hestia's active is gonna get enhanced damage on all lasso attacks, whether it be crab, back two, down two, any of it.
But not really use it. There we go. No.
And Hayatei's looking for it. You know, it's kind of baited. It's strategy. You know, when you see a Wonder Woman player activate the trait, you know that we want to use the advantages of whatever active trait we go. So Hayatei's gonna, you know, just adjust his defensive game plan to revolve around looking for the lasso. And right on cue, Gunny threw it out and he got punished for it. So 6 stuff. Now the shield's active. There's the Murderang.
And we're seeing the same game plan.
Yes.
Hayatei on match point, and he's just like, I can stay away from your shield. That's fine. I'll chill over here.
Yeah, because Gunny has to come to Hayatei. Now there's this Aaron back 3 once again, and space has never been an issue for Robin. Long sword stretching across, you know, about 2 or 3 character spaces wide.
Oh, no punish on that dash in.
That one's kind of hard to react to there. All right, the boots are active. Wonder Woman gains access to her air dash in this mode. A little too far. It's not going to land the cross up he so desired, but great anti-air from Gunny as he walks high. I think down, no punish on the Assassin Strike. Wake up. Again, man, such a seemingly tall mountain to climb. You know, Hayatei's back into the wall, but he just seems like he feels comfortable right now. There's the meter burn roll to escape and great denial of the buttons from Gunny. Hold on now.
First I was like, the side switch again? And then it was like, no.
You know, here in Northern Arena, these guys are teasing comebacks a lot. No one's been able to quite pull one off yet. It may be the time. And Gunny, if there was ever a better time for you, this is your last opportunity. As he gets beat up by the exploding Murderang. More pressure. The streets of Gotham on lock. Riots, SWAT team, helicopters, and a big
Very
back
nice.
3.
How
And
am
we
I
got
doing?
the clash.
You're out of practice.
Probably gonna spend nothing. All right, spends 1 just in case. Gunny got a little slick and wanted to expend his meter, but a big shield toss to the face. Here's another one.
Oh my God, it's down to the wire. Is Hayatei gonna take it and stay
All right.
fighting his way in the loser's bracket? It's got to be a big comeback from GunShow. Nice parrying going on. Bam.
And Hayatei is sitting on what is full meter, the next murder ring he tosses. And there we go, a full stick of butter. Anything will do it. Gunny, patient, trying to work his way in. More chip damage. He cannot block another one of those. Nope. And okay, there's a hit.
But it's on deck again, the trade. Oh, uses it right away.
Oh, wait a minute. And Hayatei has no clash. One big hit, especially in the corner, could spell death for Robin. And here's the down 2, not close enough for the background bounce. Uses the air tech to escape. And wait a minute, this is closer than it was supposed to be. Gunny getting as smooth as he can. There's the brain dead bash. Plus frames.
Okay, what's he gonna do? Hayatei looking for his way in. Says the Vertebrae. It's not good.
There's no way. There's actually no way. Gunny can
Listen,
actually
38
pull this
seconds.
off, but he had to recover from just... This was the winners and grand finals where we saw Biohazard take it to Hayatei with Cheetah. Since then, Biohazard has said that Alex has made some adjustments and Cheetah's just not the wave right now. So it is going to be Starfire against Robin, the Northern Arena special.
All right, and Hayatei right away has been taking control in this game, playing plenty of combos, doing plenty of damage. He's got quite a life lead, but as we see normally with this matchup with Starfire, Bio's going to want to try and slow down this game and get that zoning ready, but Hayatei's just not giving him a chance to do exactly that.
He's going to have to show some patience, just like you guys in the chat. Don't worry, we'll get that audio right back on as the production gods answer the calls immediately. Denial of the jump in, as we saw in the winners final, a repeat of the ending. Hayatei caught finally breaking his ground, going into the air and eating that back two, which led to Biohazard's victory and advancement.
And here we go. Now we got that zoning game going. A lot of chip damage there. Trying to catch those raw forward threes. We've seen Bio do that a lot. He has really wanted to bait Hayatei in so he can catch that forward three and get the full combo. Nice meter roll there though from Hayatei, and some good chip damage.
Keeping it safe, yeah, checking Biohazard trying to press some buttons after, negative frames, but Alex himself also trying to escape with the backdash. Hayatei chasing him down, great standing two. Just enough range. Ooh, and looking for that big 4-3, but instead meets a sword to the face.
Bio definitely wanted that consolation damage and couldn't get away with too much, but very good chip damage there. Cameranian charge across the screen. Trade is out. Bio's got to be careful. There's a meter burn back three, but Hayatei was ready and blocked it.
Going to trade some down twos. Both of these men with the same idea, looking to deny any aerial assault or cover some big ground with, relatively quick mids. And, wow.
Oh, and there we go. We got a clash now from Hayatei. He's wanting to just avoid as much damage as he can take from that.
Yo, did you hear that clash?
Yeah.
All power, no talent? Is that a low key? Okay. All right, Injustice Writers. I see you trying to slide the seeds of evil in there to the commentary booth.
Over a year later, and we're like still going crazy over like how good the writing is in those flash quotes and the opening intros. But all right, wow. As you can see now, the cancel into the meter burn forward three, followed by another forward three to keep it unclashable.
And gets the trade on the jump three. And change the scenery, which has been the domination of, we talked about HoneyBee winning every week, but a lot of those finals were HoneyBee versus Biohazard. So
that's right.
Just trying to throw a little wrench here in the Brotherhood.
Definitely, and of course, whoever wins this is going to be moving on to the grand finals to compete for that 10K prize pool and face off against HoneyBee. All right, nice little bit of straight there to get some good damage. Deathstroke walking by the booth here.
Yeah, Deathstroke walking by, wondering why he's not in this game. It's been a long time, but clean stuff, my brother, as the spacing continues, slowing it down, no guns, but instead we'll use the power of the stars. There's a trade to try to get some pushback, keeping it safe by expending the meter. But you see that walk? The swag looked like Conor McGregor just, I like the design on Robin. Yeah, nice. It's just too much. Nice. So brash, so just allowed. You feel Robin. He's a little too edgy and cringy at times with his words, but his aesthetic and the way he moves is just so slick with the whip punish, big sword to the face.
Nicely done from Hayatei there. Now we're just evened out here pretty much on life. Both these guys just at the beginning of their second health bar looking for a hit, and
here we go, big time combo. No, it's gonna go for the side switch instead of the combo continuation. Gonna, Brainiac looking from afar, wondering who he should collect. Whether these combatants or the lowly, regular intellect people like us here at the Expo, we just wish we were smart enough.
Ooh, and there's that raw forward three. There's that range that Bio was looking for. Starfire's forward three has some really good range on it, and he was just trying to bait it out as many times as possible, and he finally landed it, forcing Hayatei to clash here.
And there we go again, the jump three coming out right before the back two is active from Biohazard, mixing my brothers up now. Don't look at me like that. And here's the 4-3 in the continuation, unclassable from this point on in the disco lights.
anti-air there from Bio. He's going to get some good damage. Now he's taking it to full screen. That trait's going to, or that interactable is going to work this time. And he catches that forward two, and that is game. Maybe today he can answer that question.
But maybe the game is changing. And look at the gear. Starfire so slick right now. I love it. We're such casuals. Like, you know, we go hard, but the gear is what we care about the most.
Everyone loves the customization.
Yeah, you look good, you play good. It's a great psychological concept as Biohazard keeps things safe. Down one check into the back dash. More Stardust to flare the screen. Shorten Hayatei's approach as he likes to move forward with dashes, but too ambitious on the down two. Instead, eats the back three to the face. Just a big fist full of power.
But here comes a full combo punish now from Hayatei. 400 damage. Beautiful setup. He's got the corner pressure. Bio's trying to use his options here to get out of there. Three won't connect. Good chip damage. That strike, that was very scary, but he connects that now. 277 damage off of just one Tamaranian charge and the trait.
Meter burn roll into a little patty pat, you know, just check. I touch your leg, you touch my leg to make sure we're okay. And there's a swoop now going for the overhead. Trait cancel out. Good trade normally for Robin players, but just enough hit stun so that he couldn't pick up and get a conversion on that juggle from the trait recall. Again, explosion down and right onto the head. Power characters ridding the screen of some of those interactables. You know, gadget characters like Robin love to use that to lunge themselves across the screen and cover so much distance, but you know, power characters just like, yeah, let me just break this because I'm not dealing with it in a capacity.
And sometimes you'll see players where they just won't even use it for the damage, but to just get rid of the interaction.
Yeah, speaking of position right now, the meter burn back three on wake up, trying to armor through, and the interruption, not quite a real combo. And neither was that. That Birdering a little too far, so there will be no back three transition down into the crypts of Conduct. Instead, we're going to stay up here in the throne room. As Biohazard has a lot of real estate behind him to try to stay away from Robin.
HoneyBee is just, or sorry, Biohazard. See, I'm mixing up the brothers now.
It's okay, it's contagious. We've all done it.
Biohazard is just trying to find his footing here against caught, though, by Hayatei. And Hayatei's looking to walk away with this game without Clash.
And big risk there from Hayatei. You saw the low red trait on the ground. That is a low explosion. So he shimmied back and forth, came in with the overhead and looked to combo it. But instead of getting two individual hits, they went together and Biohazard was able to Clash. Now a second chance at life and back in the driver's seat.
Yeah, he's taking good advantage right now, using that Stardust, but great read there.
He was so lucky. Hayatei on the reaction from the whiff placement of the Stardust, but he didn't have the meter to convert it, and now chip damage
will chip.
Oh, big loss.
There and gave him enough footing.
Yeah, but both these men have been in enough pressure situations, you know, it's no big deal to the young man representing Panda Global. Coming in for the overhead, backs out, and there's a check, and again, just getting rid of it. She doesn't even give us a chance to like try to decipher what's on it. Like, I want to get my reading skills up, but no, Biohazard is no fun.
Bio, okay, now Bio gets the corner advantage here. Hayatei, though, using that interactable to get out of there. Both these players being very patient here. You can see them just...
Two hits. Here's the assassin strike. Oh, no, he whips it. But again, Biohazard just going for the wake up in that situation. Didn't have much health to play around with, so why not just swing for the fences? And luckily enough, Hayatei was able to adjust, jump right back over to keep him into the corner. Birdering trade out, whipping some buttons, but I love the poise from Biohazard.
Oh, nice wake up there with the anti-air. That projectile or that move does have damage to take from the other side as well. So trying to jump over Starfire in the middle of that won't work.
Recovers in time.
Interruption.
Yeah, breaks right through. The hair flip into the trait is not a real thing by any stretch of the imagination. Hayatei showing a little bit of his knowledge of the matchup there. Keeping things safe. Plus, it is my turn, and momentum has shifted heavily into the favor of young Damian Wayne. Oh!
This is looking to be the Hayatei show here, as he has taken complete control of this game. Hasn't even gone through his first health bar, but just as I say that, Bio is able to take it out using that trait now. Hopefully, let's see if he can make this uphill battle, but it's a far hill to climb.
Ooh, and the back dash to stay away, and the DP on the chase down, and that should be it. No, yes.
Hayatei was ready for that air escape.
Meta things to do in S02, you know, is one of the new mechanics.
All right, here we go. Game 5 now. Both these players fighting to stay in this tournament. One of them will move on to grand finals. Hayatei opening things up right now with a massive combo, 436 damage.
And gets the swing combo, doesn't quite follow it. You know, I was a little too happy. And things are definitely getting hard for Biohazard in this situation. And another whiff extends his air time with the trade, allowing Hayatei to get up and punish.
Oh, really unfortunate here. That's going to be enough damage. He might be able to chip. No, he's not. This could be a chance for Bio to maybe get some damage here while he's on the magic pixel of his first health bar. Completely negating that Birdarang.
All right, patience. All right, and the stab. Inching ever so close to the grand final. Who is going to meet HoneyBee? And remember, that grand final set is 4 out of 7 games.
Yeah.
That's going to be ridiculous. A huge wall to climb, but one game at a time as Biohazard begins to tie things up. No, caught not blocking in that situation. Luckily, for his sakes, no continuation on the combo, but Hayatei's going to pick up exactly where he left off. Wake up.
Not where Bio wants to be right now, taking any sort of damage here. If he gets forced to clash, he's going to be in a really tough position, but he maintains himself, and he gets that first health bar down using that trait.
And she's now mentioned Dick Grayson for like the 5th time during this broadcast. Nightwing players all cry in unison. They missed that their boy couldn't get in the game, but instead Starfire is going to carry on. And Robin, the legacy with that gear, you know, the staff of Grayson, stop it. We're just going to leave that alone as the tears are probably flowing worse than the defense as Hayatei is seemingly throwing away that big life lead he once had, but sitting on 4 bars of meter to Biohazard's 1. Not going to let him escape the corner that easily, but the 50-50 coming in handy.
Very nicely done there for Bio using that command grab. Oh, he interrupts there.
Yep.
Very nice. This could be a big shift here. Bio's got to look to take control. He doesn't have too much trade to really utilize it.
And that was a punish on the back 3. Biohazard won't dare clash in this situation with the life lead. And there's the pounce cancel.
Goodness.
Overhead into the...
A piece of that 100,000 US prize pool.
All
So
right,
let's
All
hop
right,
into it.
ladies
Let's
and
check it out.
gentlemen, here we are. After 4 weeks of online qualifiers, the Northern Arena IJ2 Elite Circuit Grand Finals.
Right, and nothing has changed. No matter the title of the match, HoneyBee doing work now into the corner, utilizing the gap in the down 1-2 to get the invincibility frames on the escape, jumping off that bench that is now no more. The people of the Injustice universe just seemingly love destroying all of the great work that, you know, NetherRealm designs in these backgrounds.
HoneyBee off to a great start here. A commanding lead, and he has the corner. Utilizing that corner combo now, doesn't have the meter to extend it, but he gets that overhead push block from Hayatei. He's trying to get him away.
All right, can't punish it from there, and smashes the down 2 in between the gap. Here's a swipe to the face, and again, HoneyBee just too much.
He is
All
all
power, no
over
talent.
Hayatei right now.
Eat
Rocking
like
that
dust.
brand new gear in the latest update that came for Injustice for the Flash. 4 bars met there for Hayatei, trying to get as much life back as possible.
Looking to fight back into things now. 1 game of 4 potentially for HoneyBee as he wants to use the Speed Force and just quickly get the sweep continuation. Great usage of the phase to escape the Birdarang. Wants nothing to do with the pressure afterwards. But again, at this point, HoneyBee doesn't have to overextend. He doesn't have to force anything. Hayatei must come to him and however you want it, baby. There's the punish on the air tech, and I talked about that so many times. You just don't do it against Hayatei.
That's right. Oh, HoneyBee trying to wake up there with the lightning assist. Not going to work out, though. And Hayatei's made a bit of a comeback. It's beautiful. I say that, though. Oh, this could be really dangerous. This could potentially be the life. HoneyBee extends
This might
it.
actually be death.
It will.
Stop it.
Oh, my
Stop it.
goodness. 670 damage, and he closes it out with that.
All right, pride is a big thing. Jumps, utilizing the interactables now. Both guys gadget characters, so there'll be no destruction of those pylons up top. Instead, we'll just swing around it. The circus that is the Batcave as the Flash continuing the onslaught, and I don't know if that was same side or cross up. I didn't even catch the notification. What I do know is that Hayatei is getting worked in this corner, mix-ups galore, and HoneyBee with a near perfect on the first health bar, easy mode, as all the spectators walk by like,
Oh my God, the
Flash
read
is that man.
The read on the interaction there as he uses the Flash to evade. HoneyBee is playing on a different frequency right now, but Hayatei is going to answer right back and to get a full combo here, probably a setup as well. He's
Absolutely.
got that trade out.
And that is a punish. HoneyBee caught pressing buttons and right back at you. Robin slicing and dicing And right back at you, there's the read throw. Oh my God, where is he? Too fast is the flash. As he goes into the running man stance, Hayatei working his way in.
Oh! Just whips that grab, using that interactable, trying to go put down.
Even your name is stupid.
Now.
Eat my speed
And early
force.
wanted that.
You know, who's the bigger kid here? He goes, even your name is stupid. And then the Flash responds with, eat my speed force. I'm not sure if the speed force is a tangible thing that you can make edible, but either way it goes, Hayatei fighting back. And great optimization on this combo, not quite enough.
HoneyBee's looking for that consolation damage now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a good hit there. Oh, and he uses the interaction.
Stop it. He is too smart right now, way ahead, but the Birdarang still down on the ground. And Hayatei always aware of the tools he leaves on the ground. Great escape again, right back at you, but no escape from death in this situation. HoneyBee.
Oh, he drops the combo though. Oh, and he still maintains it and gets that second game. Grand finals, up 2 games on the winner's side as well.
All right, getting a little blue now. Loving that randomized gear. Oh, and the Birdarang in his face is going to actually work out in his favor. Here's the background bounce. Say what up to Brainiac and his tentacles right to it. 433 damage, blocks the overhead successfully, but man, whatever Hayatei has left in the tank, he's going to need it all. He's been on this marathon, playing all of these matches back to back. Well, HoneyBee seemingly giving him all that he can handle all at once.
Oh, nice. The interaction too. That interaction when you use from a gadget character, just leaves it on the field and then it inevitably explodes, so you got to stay out of the way. HoneyBee right now all over the place.
There's the Birdarang, gets the punish now, side switch. Gonna go for the forward 3 and not the back 3 to keep him in the corner instead of looking for the transition. Great blocks, and it's gonna mash that down too before Hayatei can get his mix-ups layered in there. Having none of it, it's HoneyBee. And an escape with the interactable, but so much recovery, very punishable is that one. And Brainiac's tentacles only working in his favor. You know how it goes.
It's anyone's game right now. Both these guys at even life. Hayatei has the corner, but HoneyBee is making his way out of it.
Great delay wake up there. Challenges the down 1 on wake up, but didn't quite believe.
Oh no, we're in the speed force. There's a clash from Hayatei, but he is down on meters, so HoneyBee can just go in and get 25% damage, but he is just gonna bet 1 bar, keep a meter for himself, and now in a position where anything he lands is just free damage.
Yeah, great reaction on the 2-1-2 gap. HoneyBee's gonna down to his way out of it. Hayatei cannot challenge yet, has to get away. That unblockable explosion. Here comes another one. Assassin Strike to get away. He's just using all of his tools to escape, and a sweep. He's gonna need a lot more than that to catch up to HoneyBee. No trade. No trade, no clash. Do you know how much damage the flash does if he gets the touch? And that is going to be it. 3 games to 0.
Now fighting to hopefully get that championship right here and right now.
All right, and there's the sweep now. Catch up and Buster Robin coming through. Maybe it was the gear. You know, we talked about looking good and playing good, and Hayatei just got the bad draw when it came to his random slots because something has clearly changed with this flurry of offense in the first 10 seconds.
Nice use of the interaction there, and then pops the trait. That was actually really smart. I think that's next level.
Gave the trait some usage instead of wasting it, and HoneyBee, knowing he didn't get the punish on the sweep, expected Hayatei to backdash and chase him down.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
You have got to be kidding me.
No.
Unbelievable the tech right now from HoneyBee with the flash. But Hayatei is not done yet.
Jumping in, gets the low on the hit confirm, not enough to kill just yet. And the Assassin Strike threats from Hayatei into the overhead slice. How's that for conditioning? A little unorthodox movement to work his way in and keep riding your tracks. Great escape. I like the idea from HoneyBee, but too ambitious. And again, a failed air escape. You just can't do it against Hayatei.
Oh, Hayatei also jumping back. He was ready for the lightning fist. HoneyBee usually wakes up on that when Hayatei tries to set up with the Birdarang. And Hayatei got away with a ton of damage there on the magic control on his first health bar. And now it's looking like he's going to run away with this game. He has meter advantage here on this clash now. He can take another 50% damage if he wants to. And he will. 3 bars bet as opposed to HoneyBee's 2.
All right, an entirely different strategy. Hayatei with the immediate clash is going to get rid of the trait. Even if he takes 15% damage, it wouldn't be as bad as taking the entire damage and the setup that follows.
Absolutely. That is complete perfect strategy there from Hayatei.
Yep, and a great whip punish on the wake up directly. But Hayatei still a massive mountain decline. He needs 3 consecutive games where HoneyBee only needs to win 1 in that victory.
There we go. HoneyBee now in getting that background bounce. Great setup there, but Hayatei was ready for that reset. Nicely done. Perfect defense on his part. And there's those lightning fists that HoneyBee keeps waking up with on that setup.
Even gonna punish him. Great stuff. I don't know if a light bulb has been found or whatever have you, but HoneyBee back to the pace of game, not rushing his way in. Plus into the overhead, and here we go. The HoneyBee specialty, lightning kicks galore into death because why not? Here's the forward three. Does he have enough?
That is just ridiculous. 642 damage, 28 hit combo,
Stop it.
and he got that first health bar.
right.
Right now, HoneyBee's looking on match point.
Last chance to fall in line. Then let's end it, here and now.
Oh man. Is that the Flash talking or HoneyBee saying, let's end it right now?
I mean, they live vicariously through each other in the Injustice universe as Hayatei, again, running out of time and resources. There's the cross-up, background bounce for the extension. Let's keep it meterless. And you know how much HoneyBee loves his supers. You know, trying to build his way there. You know, he usually ends it.
Oh, okay, he spent some meter. I was getting really scared there. This looks like it might be it, though.
This is
and their
it.
escape.
And just like that, HoneyBee is your Northern Arena champion for Season 2. 4 games to 1. And the theme, every week in Canada, why are you all here? LOL, HoneyBee wins. That's just how it goes. All of your heroes' dreams crushed. The most exciting players to watch, bodied. And that young man right there, the Flash God Lord,